Greetings and salutations, my fellow Entropians. If you're not an Entropian, you should be. Just saying. This game's for free. Let me get set up. This is a live stream. I have to open up my channel. Go in here and open up the live portion. Live stream. Hey, shut up, you. How dare you interrupt me? All right, now we got the stuff, and all right, here we are. Whew. All right, you know the first words I'm gonna say. Man, I am so glad I got my new Treasure Island shares. I am rubbing it in right now. I was there, man. I saw it all. I was there. I was there as everybody was buying. It was crazy. There's so many people buying. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's not market manipulation yet. It has yet to be seen. We won't see that until like 3 months from now. Mike S is here. Hey, good morning, Lord. Hey, man. There's salt out there. There's bad takes. Let me tell you, there's bad takes, and we got the what do you call it? We got the Calypso forums. We actually made a couple of posts on there. Let me go ahead and show you the what's for. Yeah, the Calypso forums. I started making new posts here. Let's see. So I go down through here. I gotta stare at this. Oh yeah. All right. So do you see this picture right here? That's what I used to look like when I was like 25. Yeah, that was quite a few years ago. But yeah, I was kind of douchey, and I would like I highlighted my hair, but I only did that once in my entire life, and that was then. So people out here call New Treasure Island a scam because they sold out in 22 minutes. Y'all got any more of them that TI deeds? No, it was like seriously. But yeah, we got more forum posts. This, that, and the other thing. It's just wow. just absolute wow. Oh man. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna go bust up some miner bots. I'm leaving open the Cali trade and stuff like that. I hope nobody says anything weird. It would just be horrible, but whatever. All right, let's go off into the wild yonder. All right, where are we gonna go? It's the miner bots. So let's see if I remember where they are on the map. I'm choosing to go after the miner bots because I feel that they are. They're a good starting mob for me, I guess. All right, so we're right in the middle. I hear them. Yep, I was completely, absolutely, 100% right. Holy crap! Already getting shot at. Or grinded up with. All right, this is gonna be one of those. This is gonna be taking a long time. You hear that? I'm still trying to recover from all the craziness that's going down, based off of the fact that it sold out and like people were freaking out. Mostly just Stevie B, but there have been people in the chat that just like, oh, when are they gonna sell? I think everybody has the memo that they already dropped and they're already sold out. So I think that news is on the horizon, and. For the argument, the argument that people are making is that Mindark should have staggered the release of the shares, and I'm like, well, they didn't do that with any of the other ones, and you just had to have been there at the time. It's unfortunate, but they're going to be tradable once again, and I really highly doubt that. people are going to overprice them too much because I hate to be on this bandwagon, but what if the shares don't actually produce enough income for regular weekly payouts? There's a lot of shares. And what if it doesn't pay out weekly? I mean, raising the amount that needs to be raised by decay only might prove to be a little bit difficult. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I threw a bunch of money at something I don't know. That being said, I'm sure it's going to pay out. You know, like, as long as it pays out, like, once a month, I mean, it should be alright. You'll get some return on investment anyways. But the fact of the matter is if it doesn't, then that means that either people are going to try to sell it back for the 10 PD that they bought it for, or a little bit less. You know, and then that means that somebody can pick it up for a cheaper price. I mean, this is just what that boils down to. So maybe everybody that didn't get a chance to buy it will actually be able to buy it and try to get a little bit slower returns on their investment, but at a cheaper rate. So, you know, whatever. The thing is, I think it's kind of dumb that some people have said it. I mean, I don't know if they're going to really do it, but they're talking about boycotting New Treasure Island, coming here, doing anything like mining or hunting or anything, because the fact that they didn't get no shares. For one, I think that's kind of dumb, but whatever. It's you do you. But something like that would affect the returns, right? It would affect the returns, making it not pay out because people don't want to come here because they don't have any shares in it. And it's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy to the downside. And that's... I was gonna do this regardless. I'm coming here. I'm cycling through some PED. I own a small share of this place, and I want to see it do good. So I'm here. I'm here doing the things. That being said, I'm here doing the things so I could start skilling up. I said that I was going to come back here to make more content. December 1st. It's December 2nd now, and we are here. We're doing it. I am definitely doing it here today. I'm excited. I really am. Like, I've spent the last couple of years just taking all my investments and just reinvesting everything back in and growing it a little bit that way. And then with this new thing, I pumped a little bit more money in, and we're going to be living off of our deed income for quite a while. I might even throw a little bit more in, you know, for hunting and stuff like that. It's a fun game. I feel like we're going to be chilling. It's just a chill situation. Oh no, Sophie's sad and hungry. That sucks, because my pet card's sad and hungry. Get some fruits, get some sweet stuff, and make some more neutrino bars. Oh man, I have some sweet stuff. The sweet stuff drops here, and fruit is like plentiful as well. It's a great place to go fruit walking, or stone walking, or mining the in matters and the minerals. Because sweet stuff drops here. And also that energized crystal stuff drops here. And I think you use that to make poop. Or fertilizer for land areas. I don't know. But let's see where we are on this challenge right here. Miner bots, miner bots, miner bots. Alright. Miner bot. We're at level 5. Yeah, I've been grinding a little bit. These things are really nice. So we're gonna be 72, so that's gonna pop up here pretty soon. I found that the loot on these things are it's all right. It's not the best, not the worst. We got the robot safety systems, which I guess a markup of 115. That's pretty pimp. That's pretty juicy. And we got the robot heat sinks, which are, I guess they're starting to drop to about 108, but it's still above a 105 markup. So that's good. Seems to be like something really nice to shoot at for a little bit. Let's see. We are profession level. Mike S says, "Sorry, Lord, gotta go back to work. Have fun grinding." I definitely will, dude. You have fun at work. Robot looter experience 25. Whenever I was upgrading my skills, chipping in to my skill trees, I went hard on the animal looter things and not so much on the robot looter. So just being able to grind some of these robots to get that up might be advantageous to me in the future when I decide to go after the other robots. If this even actually helps. I mean, I've yet to figure if this actually helps out or not. I honestly don't know exactly what it does. I just know it's probably something good. Now, maybe it decreases the amount of shrapnels in your loot and gives you actual markup items. Maybe. I just don't know what the looter professions really do. I don't think nobody really does, and the people that do, I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I got the theories. I got those loot theories and stuff like that, but I don't even know. It'll come out as I talk about it. I'm just people are so weird sometimes when it comes down to things. Like, they missed out, they got mad, not really at themselves. They wanted to blame Mind Arc. Some people were like, "Oh no, this isn't good. This isn't good for the economy." And they're like, "No, I think you need to calm down just a little bit." I just find the whole situation kind of hilarious, but at the same time, it's like, what do you mean you're not going to come here and kill things and spend your money and give the share owners a good return? That's messed up. All because you didn't wake up in time or whatever. But I mean, people could do what they want to do, I guess. It's I really want to hit it big in this game, damn it. I really do. But Sophie's sad and hungry. Now I feel bad, because I guess once we run out of stuff, we'll just try to feed Sophie. Maybe we shouldn't even have her out now. You know, little cute robot. Dismiss the pet. Don't be sad and angry and upsetty spaghetti because I can't feed you right now. Because I'm living in the poverty. Got 138 PED. Living in the poverty. And I refuse to sell any of my investments. Let's just use a loot pill or something. Because I'm gonna run across one of these things and forget it. I'm just gonna forget to loot it, and it's gonna be bad news all around. This gun I got, it's about to break. I think I was spending a little bit way too much time over here killing these things that I didn't realize that this gun decays at a rate of at least 1 peck per shot. A little over 1 peck per shot. 15, 14, 13 went to 12. So a little more than a peck a shot. And a bunch of shots, it's gonna decay fast. And I'm okay with that though. I guess I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to like keep hunting. You know, it's gonna be hard because Sunday is a little ways away. Maybe if I was to get some good loots, I could probably sell them on the market and keep going. I don't think my decay rate on my armor is that bad, but of course, you know, I don't have to shoot these things with a pistol that's about to die. You know, so I might as well just drain it through and then work on the corrosive attack nanchip 7, which is unlimited, so I can just start repairing that. Tyler Dakota says, yes, all of his early birds are now living in poverty. Yes, absolutely. But it's really exciting at the sheer simple fact that if you didn't get any shares, you're not really living in poverty like us. So you can come here and enjoy New Treasure Island and all of its glorious mobs. That's right, pay us. Pay us. But very exciting stuff. I mean, I can understand why you would want to get 100,000 shares a pop. You know, because that way you're at least getting a return of what, at least $1,000 a week. You know, if that, I don't know if I can map that out, but I know it's gonna be more than 1,000 ped. It's gonna be what, like 10,000 ped? That's $1,000. You know, I can understand how you would want to put that much money towards it. You know, because then you could like literally withdraw it and then pay down your principal over time. You know, I get that, because the more you buy, the more you earn. The more you earn, the more you can, you know. It's not like this money's not coming out of nowhere. Like people have to put the money in, and who knows? Some people might have went kind of crazy and took out a mortgage, took out debt in order to buy this stuff. You know, which if you take a page out of Robert Kiyosaki, you know, that's how you get rich. If you know how to use debt to your advantage to get rich. Oh snap! Hades member for 12 months of the Raider Thug variety. Yo, thanks for re-upping on your membership, bro. That's exciting stuff. A whole year you've been hanging out, giving me that morning. Hey man, thank you. It's much appreciated. You was asking if this is real money in this game, and yes, this is real money. We are dealing with real, actual, cold hard currency, and this is the game I was playing before Fallout 76, and just to give you an idea, this is 3,000, which I bought at 10 PED a piece. So that's $3,000, $3,500, $3,470. That's what all. That's how many shares I got. That's how much it cost me initially. And there is a way to withdraw money from the game, which is, you'll find it right here at withdrawal. So then they'll convert all your in-game currency back into US dollars or corresponding currencies, and they'll pay you the money. Beatty says, so it's like buying and selling shares. Yeah, that's just the share system, though. Now here's where it gets a little bit kind of, wait, what? All right, so take this gun, for example. I bought it at 156 PED. I bought it at 156 PED. That's the TT value. And I paid a little bit of extra money on top of that, which is like 112%, which is like a couple PED. So I probably bought this for like 160 PED in total, which roughly equates at 10 PED equaling $1 US, $16. Right? You're tracking it. $16 for a gun in a game that's about to just break, and I can't repair it, so I have to throw it away. But I've shot it so many times, it has decayed at a rate of 1 peck per shot. A peck is a Project Entropia cent. And I just keep shooting. So all your equipment is worth a little money. And sometimes you can't repair it. And it goes away. But for the most part, most of the limited items last fairly long. So it's not really that big of a deal. Like the armors last a while. And every single shot that I shoot is worth money. So my ammo, it costs money. I got 529 PED worth of ammo, which roughly equates to about 5 million universal ammo individual units, which different ammo types go into the different guns as per needed for how much ammo it takes. And I shoot it into these mobs, which have a certain amount of hit points and stat bonuses or stats and defenses and all this other stuff. And then I kill them. And what ends up happening is, look in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. I just got 71 cent, Project Entropia cent, in shrapnel. And this shrapnel can be converted into universal ammo. So we got the shrapnel. We got 45.97 of this in shrapnel, and we can convert it back into ammo. Boom. So we got 46.43. So 45.79 with the 46.43. Because there's an exchange that gives you just a little slightly more ammo than the actual TT value of the shrapnel. That's to keep people playing for a while. Now, that being said, if everything costs money, what happens whenever your loot sucks? Well, then you lose money. Jane McCoy is here, says, good morning, guys. Hey, Jane. Hades says, hi, Jane. Morning. Nice day for gaming. Yes, absolutely. Wait, did I not loot this thing? Yeah, this is why I have Sophie. So we just got 281 ped for that and 8 in milky water. Nice. Some mediocre gamer says, the day you cash in and make 100K off this game, I'm in. That's kind of a bad take. I'm not gonna lie. People can make, they do get lucky. This is the globals right here. So every single time somebody gets a nice loot, it pops up in the global feed, which there's a little bar right here that shows up too. Used to back in the day, you can see a wide variation of people making really big loots. Then they changed the loot up a little bit. It's called, now we're living in the era of loot 2.0, where whenever you destroy something, you always get loot. So you get like better returns overall over time. Just like probably like 90% returns. Which doesn't sound good, because that means you lose like 10% every time you go out. But that's not always what happens. And also you have your skills, which we've been getting the skills right through here. When you gain skills, your level goes up. But you can also take the skills at an individual level right through here. And you can, like, if I were to sell my anatomy skills, like, I'd take a big chunk of that and put it in a skill, an empty skill implant, and I could sell that empty skill implant to another player that wants to buy my anatomy skill. And it's usually the price is pretty decent to get some returns. So slowly playing over time and amassing skills, amassing loot that you can sell for a markup. It's a long-term fun game if you can keep up. Jay McCoy says, hey Hades, it's a nice day for yes it is. Don Adams says only disposable limited items are a couple of vehicles. Oh, that you have are a couple of vehicles, arcade kits, and a portable repair unit. That's that's good. Wait. Yeah. Limited items. The only few that you have are limited. That's actually really good. That means you have a whole bunch of unlimited stuff. Apparently, I like using limited items rarely. I do like having mostly unlimited items, but unlimited items that's where the real money is made because let's take my Sleipnir for example. My Sleipnir is an unlimited Sleipnir with a TT value of 35. That's right. So that means that it can be sold for, oh my god, up to 2,000 already? Wow. People are buying a Sleipnir for 2,000. Well, that makes sense because I wouldn't sell mine for at least 5,000. That's probably why I still have it, because nobody's going to buy it for 5,000. No one's going to buy it because I'm not going to sell it. Actually, that's how that works. So Mediocre Gamer says, I just came in when you were talking about making money off this game. I don't actually think you could make that much off a game. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think you might be, because some people have made some bank off of this game. Granted, they put in a lot of money too, but... Don Adams says, would love an unlimited slot. Oh, yeah, it's really nice, because you can take it into the PvP zone. And I mean, mine's fully kitted up, like with guns and all that other stuff. So I could take it into the PvP zone, and people can blow it up all they want, and all I have to do is repair it. And if it takes TT value, oh, look at this, 16 points, 32 with some Blessarium and some Crude and some Nicosarium. Ooh, nice. But anyways, I can take my Slep, and my Slep can get just utterly destroyed multiple times, and I can just go repair it. It's like the best thing ever. And it's always brand spanking new. As opposed to, I wouldn't want somebody to destroy my quad wing though. Like, it's still it's a limited version quad wing. It's just like everybody, or my UFO, my freaking UFO. My UFO used to be at 42 PED. Now it's at 4186. Thank you, Midnight Bacon, for trashing my UFO. No, you didn't do all the damage, but you did at least a peck's worth. I'm never letting anyone fly my UFO again. Matter of fact, I need to start flying my UFO like I care about it. Because I'll still run around and I'll bump into trees and stuff, and next thing you know, like, my UFO is living in poverty. But this thing right here, it's gone up about 30 PD from it's 1,000%. So it's over 1,000%. That means it's worth a lot. Like, it's a lot. It went down actually. It used to be worth a lot more. I guess it's not as rare as they pull it off to be. Oh, we're getting some good loots. I'm not even really paying attention to the loots, to be completely honest. It's gonna have to flash. Hey, you just globaled. You just made 50 PED or more. Because I'm just in it right now for the skill up of this handgun, and the decay of my armor to come back to me in the form of my shares. John Adams says, in about 3K so far, but that's since 2003. But no, people can make money in this game. I know for a fact that if I didn't play, I'd probably make a lot more money not playing than I would playing. Mostly because I have all the investments that pay me out weekly and daily. Like, we got these things that pay out weekly. This thing pays out weekly. These pay out daily. And I just sit on that for week after week after week after week, like I have been doing. And then whenever I get all that extra money, I'll just reinvest it right back into more deeds and more shares and all this other stuff. So I can constantly increase what I make on a week to week basis. But now, like I said, I want to get down in here and start skilling up again. So that means I get to hunt again and get to mine again, get to talk about this game again, and you can make money in this game, but there's rules that have to be followed. Like hunting and mining, you're most likely going to lose unless you get incredibly lucky. So keep that in mind. You can trade. You can go buy the items that drop off all these mobs and people extract from the ground and try to sell it for higher than you bought it for. That's a way to definitely make some money, and you have more control over how much you make and how much, or if you're going to lose anything or not. It's just economics 101. Buy low, sell high. Or you can invest in the land deeds or do a combination of everything, really. I think a combination of doing everything is probably your best bet. Because then you'll have skills that you can possibly sell if you really want to sell out. I really don't want to sell out any of my skills, but, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, maybe one of these days I'll just need a buttload of money and I'll be like, alright, well, looks like I know exactly where to get it, but I have to sell all my skills and become a noob again in Entropia, and then I'll have to sell all my Entropia investments, you know. But nothing like that's happened where I need a lot of money, so whatever. I'm good. I'm good. We're still good to build all of that up with all the skilling up and all this other stuff. So I'm just very chill. The miner bots here are nice. I'm really hoping that. Yep, Don Adams says diversify. Exactly. Diversify in many things, and it looks like I've diversified things. In general, like I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, miner bot challenge. I was wondering when this was going to happen. Look at that. We got a lot of heat sinks. All right, what can we claim as a reward? Ooh. Hmm. I have no idea what to choose. Somebody out here doing sword stuff. I don't know what to choose. This is a tough one. I'm looking at that zoology. You know how rare zoology is? But that's for something else. Let's go with bravado. Oh, alertness is pretty good. Bravado is pretty good. We got dodge and evade skills too. Evade's nice. Let's go with bravado. So we just gained 24 skill points in bravado. Ever since this codex came out, this has been what's up. Oh, I want to shoot at it. Haha, I shot at it and I got sick. I stole some of your loots. I stole your loots. Actually, everything's shared mob status right through here, so it's fine. It'll be okay. Don Am says, zoology comes fast with tree cutting. Yeah. And I like to go out tree cutting every once in a while, too. So much so that I have one of these. TerraTech PH3 Unlimited. Which I guess is the best you can get. You know? So, we got that going on for me. I feel like doing some melee. I want to do some melee. I want to go stab some stuff. I'm going to stab this thing. How much is this thing worth anyway? About 27? Okay. Well, I'm getting coolness. Hell yeah. Alright. Oh no, it's chasing him. Stop chasing him. Chase me instead. He's running around. He has his pet out. I bet you his pet's nice and fed. Why am I attacking this with a short blade? Granted, I probably do have to get the short blade skill up, but it's not in the skill increase bonus rate. Actually, it might be. It's a SP 25. But it's about to die. Oh no, it's not. What am I talking about? I don't even know what's in my own inventory. Skill increase bonus, 29. Okay, so yeah, I can still get some skill increase bonus for hit for a little while using this knife. Might be advantageous to go ahead and use this because the pistol's about to die. And it's doing okay damage. It's not the best, but give us a break from the boom, boom, boom. It's really kind of cool to come here to Treasure Island and finally have mob spawns everywhere to where you can actually do a legit hunt. Back before it was New Treasure Island, you would find one of these in the entire area. Just one. And it would go down really quick, and then you'd have to wait like 10-15 minutes for another one to pop up somewhere. And now they're everywhere. And I think that's the cool part about everything. And people that are basing their information on that to buy all those shares were wrong. Because it didn't take a genius to realize that all Might Arc had to say is, yeah, we're going to be taking control over this entire area, and they're not going to like leave it where it's like a mob here and a mob there and that's it, you know. They're going to be like, we're going to well populate this whole area. You're going to have fun. You're going to own nothing, and you're going to be happy. And that's not true. We own things, but you know, and I'm happy. Yeah, I think it's better to own things and be happy. But life isn't always about material possessions, of course. Sometimes you just got to be happy with what you got. Did I almost run over something? There's always stuff popping up out of the ground that you can pick up. I guess there wasn't this time. But they did fix the music. It is nice and relaxing. But definitely, I'm really kind of hoping that a few of the people that used to watch me back in the day come back and watch some of my new Entropia content. That'd be really nice. I know a lot of people either just stopped watching me because I started doing the Fallout content and stuff like that. But Mr. Lewis says, moral lessons from Lorespade. Yeah. Life isn't all about money. It's about how well you enjoy yourself. Or material possessions. I think as long as you have food, you'll be alright. Food and shelter, you know? And, I mean, you can always eat your cardboard box if it comes down to it, you know? Cardboard. It has fiber. It's full of fiber. Yucker100 says, my drunken ass is still here vibing. Hey, Yucker! Hey, man. Mr. Lewis says, Fallout is boring lately. Yeah. Fallout's kind of lost its edge. It had edge, and then it got rid of it. it had good edge. It was fun. It was funny. And then it wasn't, and that's sad. Oh. All I know is we're just out here chilling. Yeah, this is one of the very few games that I like to do the PvE in. I guess it's just nothing more than just a straight up grind. But once you get down to the economic side of things, it becomes cutthroat PvP. Like when it comes down to the trading and all this other stuff, trying to make a profit, make a buck, is definitely a highly competitive nature out there. And that's why I like to say, PvP comes in many forms. Whether you're PvPing a fellow YouTube content creator because they said something dumb, or or you're dueling it out on the markets of whatever video game you play, and trying to make your virtual currency. But here it's real money. It's straight up real money. That adds a little bit of, I gotta do the right things here so I could maybe make some money, or I'll lose my ass. And that's what makes this game extra competitive, because it's real money on the line. Mr. Lewis says Fallout was awesome, but now shake my head. I hate Dream Camp Barbie 76. I don't know. The camps are good, but yeah, I feel you on that. I really do. Yeah, Mr. Lewis, I saw that. And you're right. The Nameless One. PvPing the Nameless One when he says dumb things. Yeah, you did. You definitely said his name. But then you erased it, so it makes everything better. Because I still got to see it. But I just didn't say it. I hope he doesn't come here and start making content. I don't think he would, though, because it's a real cash economy, right? Just imagine. Imagine he was to come here and see all the blatant capitalism just running rampant. What is this? It isn't fair. You should divide the resources equally. Like, give me more. Everyone else gets more. You should give me more. It's not fair. Oh, people would love him here. Well, no, I think this game alone is I used to be kind of uneducated in the world of capitalism, and it's games like this that have really opened my eyes to the entirety of economic things in general. And because they don't teach you about money, you have to kind of learn it on your own and stuff like that. Just having the spark or the fire getting ignited from a spark such as this game to learn about economies and stuff like that and how they work is really cool. Mr. Lewis says, alright, gotta do some stuff, so I'm gonna keep watching that. Hey. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Oh, boom. No, where is all of the... He took all the mobs. He killed them all. How dare him. And now there's no music. There's no anything. We're still getting that reclaiming skill, and that's good. He's over here fighting this thing. He's beating it up with a sword. Houdini in Chief. Wait. There we go. Houdini in Chief is his name. Out here rocking it out. Pedja Migrant says, Lore, what made you pick this game up? Oh man, it was 2009. That was all right. So basically, I was playing World of Warcraft, playing the auction house, and I was doing really well, by the way, in the enchant market back in 2009. And I was like, man, I wonder if there's a game out there that is more market minded. And so I looked up, and next thing you know, I found Eve Online, which if you ever played Eve Online, you know that it has a very superior market. So I played that for a little while and did all right. And I was like, man, you know what would be really cool is if there was a real cash economy game out there where if you played the markets, you could make money in real life. And then that's when this game showed up. I'm like, really? There's really a game out there like this? So I started playing. Back then they didn't have any shares or deeds or anything like that, so it was mostly just going out to hunt and to mine, and I did okay, but I didn't. I mean, I was on a very low bankroll. But I started playing back in 2009, and then there for a little while I didn't even have a PC, so I couldn't play anymore. But PJ Migrant says, what? Real money? Yes, this is a real cash economy. Real money. There's real money involved in this game. You can put money in, make some money, pull that money right back out. If you've made profits in this game or anything like that, you can pull that money back out into your bank account, go to McDonald's, go get yourself some cheeseburgers, and then be happy because you have made money in a video game and it bought you some McDonald's. That's right. In this game, you can do that. That being said, it's free to play. You do not have to put money in this game. And if you're lucky, if you're smart enough, and if you have the sheer willpower to do it, you could actually, without putting a dime into this game, pull money out. The minimum requirement for pulling money out is 1,000 PED. PED. Project Entropia dollar. Nothing else that's weird. PED. Project Entropia dollar. Pedja Migrant says, ahaha. Well, anyway, to make money without investing? Really? Well, I mean, there's a few things you can do that you can actually make a little bit of money, but it's akin to like probably slave labor. It's called sweating, where you go out with your little sweating tool and you pull the sweat off the mobs, and then you can sell the sweat to other players for a little bit of money. Which for 1,000 sweat, we're looking at a player will give you probably at minimum like 1 PED. Yeah, 1 PED at minimum. The most someone would probably give you is like 2. And that would be someone like me whenever I really need sweat and I just don't want to deal with any of the prices in between 1 and 2. I'll just be like, hey, I'm buying for 2. Bring me the sweat. And people will. They'll bring you the sweat and they'll be happy about it for 2 PED. Because no one's really offering. Don Adams says, sweating builds defensive skills. Yes, that is very true. But once you get up to around my level, it's like, I don't really want to sweat. Or, you know. But you do know a penny saved is a penny earned. You take 2 PED, invest it into like a 2 PEDs worth of an item, any item. Maybe it's animal muscle oil or something. And then you could sell that 2 PED of animal muscle oil to somebody for 2 PED plus, I don't know, 10 peck. So you made 10 Project Entropia cent profit. But you had 2 PD a minute ago. Now you got 2 PD and 10 cent. Do that again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Next thing you know, you got like 100 PD. And you buy some other really cool items and try to sell it for a profit. The next thing you know, you're a freaking multi-millionaire. I mean, it's going to take time. It's going to take connections. It's going to take, you know, it's going to take a little bit of investment of time. But completely possible. Serial Overdrive. He was a sweater back in the day, back when sweat was worth at least 5 PED a piece. 5 PED per 1,000 at least. And he managed to sweat to the point where he got, I guess, 20 Calypso land deeds at 1,000 PED a piece. Right? These things are worth 3,000 now. And they pay out every week a decent amount. So it's completely possible. Now, granted, I mean, it's not like crazy amounts of money, but I mean, every little bit counts. Oh, Bayrock is here. Hey, Lores, hope everything's going well. I'll log on today. Haven't had any motivation or funds to play. Oof. Yeah. Motivation, if I could give you some motivation, New Treasure Island just came out. It's fun. Money, though, I can't give you that. Because I'm broke. Invest in all of it. Barrick says, I've had some nice veterans give me up to 10 PD for a 1K sweat. This is a very rare generosity. Yes, absolutely. Something like that is a very rare generosity. But yeah, one ped is like 10 cents. But see, 10 PED is worth $1. Is what it is. So if you have $1 US, you have 10 PED. So there you go. There you go. Pedro says, I was farming for a level 200 farmer in Doofus. I think I developed a mental issue. Barock says, Don Adam, you spend more on electricity running the game than you make back in sweat or skill gains. Yeah, that's the truth. That's why I'm saying, like, if you're going to play, you might as well just put money in and don't even worry about the sweat. You know, just $5 can go a long way for a player at a low level. I mean, it won't go very far, but I mean, if you're like bare minimum, working with the bare minimum of things and shooting the punies and stuff, you'll get at least a good hour or so out of $5. If you play at my level, though, like, I'm cycling pretty good, honestly. I put in $100 worth of universal ammo, and I'm at 400, but I also got a lot in the drops, so like 93. So, and all the miscellaneous items as well that I haven't sold yet for markup or anything like that. So I don't know. John Adam says, I've switched from watching for evade increase to looking for avoidance increase. Oh yeah. When I started, I used to get up to 2 ped per 2 ped / per bottle during bidding wars at PA. Interesting. Ooh, we got spam call. We got a spam call. Hello? Hello? Hey, I could hear you breathing. Are you okay? Should I call the ambulance? Hello? Alright, well I hope everything goes okay for you. They didn't want to say anything. That's lame. Yucker100 says, Lore is my professional gamer that I follow. What game would you recommend to dive in for the start of 2022? To be completely honest, if you have a PC, I'd jump into this game. It's really getting good. It really is. But I mean, I don't know yet. New World was a complete bust in my opinion. They completely ruined it for me. Whenever they said, "Oh, you can't sell this stuff in your storage because you have more stuff in your storage than you can possibly sell. So we're not going to let you sell." Like, all right, well, I'm not going to play your game anymore. How about that? So New World is out. Because I like PvP, but I also like economics. Because I think economics is a form of player versus player combat. That's right. But if I'm going to sit there and waste my time on a economy in a video game such as New World that doesn't even work and has dupers and stuff, I might as well come right back to here and play this and actually make some real freaking money for once, you know? Bayrock says $5 can do a lot for a brand new player, but these days I can get about 15 minutes of playtime before that's gone. No hate, it's just the harsh reality of the game. Yes, I am very aware of the harsh reality of this game. It is very true. But I think the other harsh reality of the game is if it had more people playing and depositing and stuff like that, it would actually be a lot better for everyone. I guess it would be that whole pyramid scheme type model. You know, if there's more people, you know, well, I wouldn't call it a pyramid scheme. I'd just call it just natural, you know, economics. You know, you have more people with a decent amount of money, all of them doing something. It's going to generate more revenue, basically, and it's gonna get spread throughout the system, and people are gonna get lucky all of a sudden because everybody's doing hunting and stuff like that. You know, because yeah, things like that. It's just how that is. Yucker100 says hello. Oh, MMO or RPGs? Hello. I don't know. I mean, this is an MMORPG. I mean, I'd play this. This is what I'm going to work on. Unless I know for a fact that Dying Light 2 is going to be out in February. It's a few months away. So, I mean, I'm going to be working on that, but it's not out yet. But it's on the horizon. They keep pushing back the release date because they want it to be perfect. And I think that that's absolutely fantastic. So we're going to be playing that in 2022. Mr. Lewis says, I just got Forza 5. Been on it for like 2-3 weeks. I don't like car games, so that's not for me. Bayrock says, the scale of Entropia and Eve's economy is unmatched, honestly. Yes. So if you're going to play a game for the sheer market or anything like that, you might as well play Eve or this game. Don't even mess around, because you're not going to be making real money in New World or anything like that. You're definitely not making the economy of World of Warcraft is completely screwed. So is Activision Blizzard at this point, with all their crazy nonsense that they're doing. So yeah, let's take it back to the old school. Entropia. Don Adams says, oh yeah, it is definitely an acquired taste. Yeah. Eric says, Entropia does approach a little too close to the Ponzi scheme for my taste. Early investors get paid by later investors and so on. Yeah, but I mean, with the change to Loot 2.0, I mean, I don't know, like, when it comes down to the deeds in the share system, it pays out evenly and awkwardly. It's just the fact that, you know, they bought it for cheaper. You know, I don't think that's Ponzi scheme material right there. Yeah, they bought it for cheaper, you know, all the investment side of things. But when it comes down to the hunting and the the miners going out doing stuff. I mean, where at what point does it start becoming a Ponzi scheme? At the fact that maybe that their actual individual knowledge base of the game to know where to go to get high markup loot, or where the best mining spots are to get the various different ores and end matters that they need to sell at a decent markup. Granted, their skills are higher. That means that they put money into the game. And who's to say that that they are actually, it's actually a Ponzi scheme in that general sense, you know? I mean, they skilled up. They're at that level. But I mean, I don't know. It might seem like it could be, but I don't think it is. It could be that they just know a little bit more, and they just don't say anything about it. But I don't know. Well, I'm looking. Mr. Lewis says, I wish I had a PC because I'd play Eve for sure. Look into getting yourself a nice computer, man. Save up. You can do it. I have faith. Don Adams says, you have gained skill experience in your zoology skill trading new cell right now. Ooh, nice. Yucker says, I have an OP gaming PC with 128 gigs of RAM. Every MMO seems at the moment, World of Warcraft, RuneScape, and Fallout 76 are dead. Yucker, hey, if you haven't actually looked into this game, it's free to play. If you have like $60 for the platinum starter pack, I know this game is a little bit old, but I mean, it does have a very it still has a community. I don't really know the exact size of the community, but it is definitely enough to raise what is this? $800,000 in 22 minutes. So it has a player base. I'd give this a chance if you haven't played it before. Bayrock says, when it comes to hunting, mining, and crafting, you're at the mercy of Mindark, but with deeds and shares, it gets a little shady. I don't know about that. When it comes to deeds and shares, it doesn't get that shady. It seems pretty straightforward to me. You know? People do the things. It's mostly the Ubers. But it does get to the point, like the deeds and shares, it just pays out. It's not like they wouldn't put money into the deeds and shares to pay out if there wasn't actually people doing things to make it pay out. I don't know how that would be shady or anything like that. You know? Bayrock says, I don't think the entire game is a Ponzi, but it has some of those traits that concern me anyway. Well, I mean, you know, the whole natural way of capitalism, the way capitalism works is, you know, basically people, when they put their money together, you know, it's just how it works. It just so happens, say for the loot pool, for example, if said thing even exists, it has to be fed by a whole bunch of people, and it just so happens it gets sent to somebody that happens to loot at the right time, I guess, or has the right skills to loot at the right time. I don't know how it works, so I don't think nobody does. But I mean, yeah, it's just the way it is. Bayrock says they've gotten back into Eve recently, as they're talking to Mr. Lewis. Old school RuneScape is going as strong as ever. Talking to Yucker, I don't know nothing about the RuneScape. I couldn't play it. I need some graphics. Yucker says, Bayrock, just a shame I can't roll my vet tune back. I quit a long time ago when Combat Evo went live. Ooh. Mr. Lewis says, I'm still salty about the PvP nerds to 76. Oh, salty about the PvP nerds to 76? Or you mean the nerfs? The nerfs. I should have read before or after that. Yeah, I'm still a bit upset with spaghetti about that myself. Barrick says, I guess the stock market is a Ponzi too if you think about it too hard. Yeah, exactly. I mean, but the thing is, what makes a Ponzi though is the fact that you'll have one guy at the top, and they will literally take the money from the new investors to give to the person that wants to cash out. You get what I'm saying? When it comes down to Entropia, I don't think that they're really doing that. You know. That being said, the whole issue with Deathifier, I think he wanted to cash out and they didn't let him. Is what it boils down to, because they didn't let him because he couldn't sell. He would have had to sell the entire New Treasure Island, and they didn't plan for that to even happen. But the thing is, here's the thing. He made his money back. You know? So I don't think it's really a Ponzi scheme, because for it to be a Ponzi scheme, you'd have to pull a Madoff. Like, it would have to actually be an individual saying, well, I got to pay this person just gave me $100, you know? And then to pay it off. I think that the way MindArc actually does things and stuff like that, or the way they do things is they don't take a profit until they're allowed to take a profit due to the rules that they actually have in place. Such as, they won't take money unless you've decayed an item, and that's the way that they take their money, is through decay. Right? And that's when they're like, all right, this is absolutely our money now. We can do whatever we want with it. You know? And that's how they're supposed to make their money. Granted, also, whenever they sell things through the actual auction house, you know, be it motherships, land areas that are owned by the annex, I assume that money goes straight to them. To include all the auction house fees, probably. There's no telling what parts of the game actually go back into the loot pool or anything like that. But I think for the sheer simple fact that they're still here and this game is still up and running, people are still making withdrawals, people are still making deposits. They raised a whole crap ton of money. I think that they're actually playing it. They're playing it safe. And only taking their profits where they can. Legally. For the most part. I don't know, though. I mean, I don't know. Because I don't work for them or anything. I guess I'm giving them way too much trust. I guess. But hopefully they've just been honest. Barrett says, Yucker, yeah, I still have my OG account on RuneScape 3. I've just started a new account on old school RuneScape. Had a lot of fun. Got the quest cape back, but ultimately burnt out. Yeah, you're going to burn out on any game you play. That's just how that works. Barrick says, that's a fair explanation of the economy and how it does or doesn't relate to Ponzi's lore. Thank you. It took me a second. But, like I said, I mean, when it comes to the whole Deathifier thing, what basically made that not even be a Ponzi is the fact that he did make his money back. And there's many people out here that will not deny that he made his money back. And all that. So, if that's any indication that everything's fine, I mean, Yeah, but when it comes down to all the shares and the deeds and stuff like that, like you can be a little bit worried, but I wouldn't be too worried because notice that sometimes the deeds just don't pay out. You know? And take ancient Greece, for example. It didn't pay out hardly ever. And that was because there was hardly ever people going there to do the things. It's out there on the other side of the map in space. You know? And here recently, they made the choice to go ahead and cut half of the shares in existence in ancient Greece from 800,000. I guess that's what it was. It was 800,000. Everybody was like, that's too much. And so they listened. They cut it in half. And I assume that they took that half from what they were trying to sell. Because I still have 3,000 shares. I had 3,500 earlier, but you know I sold 500 of them because I was really, really hyped for next New Treasure Island. So we got that going. GG Ripa says, I got bored with the daily scoreboard in 76, and I got straight back into WoW Classic. No regrets. I just can't. I played Vanilla WoW. I've already played WoW Classic a long time ago. Back when it was Classic. It was there. And it's just... I can't... I don't really want to relive that. Honestly. Mr. Lewis says, I still think a Bethesda Bungie Colas would have been the best game ever. A Bethesda X Bungie Colas. What? Derek says, same for Buzz with Crystal Palace. It appears he made quite a decent profit on the investment in the long run. Yes. So, and the thing is, I don't think that they would just up and just give him money for no reason or anything like that. Like, he earned the profits that he made by the people actually going there and hunting and mining and all the stuff that you do on Crystal Palace. I don't think you can mine on Crystal Palace. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you can. But all the hunting and stuff. So it's just, it is what it is. Don Adams says, just bought one AG share to track. That's a good idea. Should always at least have one of each thing to track it. Because I've been away. You know, I could have probably made a video every Sunday of just really quickly, but I didn't over the past couple of years. But I can tell you right now, I logged in every damn Sunday, which is Monday in game time. Mr. Lou says, if Bungie and Bethesda were to make a game together, it would be the best game ever. Interesting. Maybe. Bungie's pretty good, and Bethesda, I mean, when they hit the mark, they're amazing. When they miss the mark, you just want to burn them alive. Like, ugh. Fallout 76. How dare them? Bayrock says there's a decent website for tracking deed payout. I'm pretty sure there is. But I'll need to look at it because I can see the payouts every week. Bayrock says, wow, absolutely withstood the test of time, but it's too linear for me. I like sandbox MMO where your choices matter. Yeah. I like this game. My choices matter in this game. I just like running around doing whatever I want, though. You know? I hate questing. I really do. Grinding! I can grind. I know how to do that. It's pretty mindless. But questing? It requires me to, like, read. Mostly just read. And, I don't know. Yeah. Mr. Lewis says, lol, I love your opinions. That's why I subbed to you. I try to have good opinions as much as I can. Alright, I gotta drink some water here. Water. H2O. Have we made any good loots? I have not been paying any attention. Is this thing gonna die or not? Man, they just keep respawning, and I made at least 2 globals off these things, guys. 2. And that was yesterday when I wasn't streaming. And now that I'm back at it again, working on these things, I have not gotten a single flipping global yet. I mean, I'm not crying or anything. Definitely not crying. But it would be nice to get a freaking global, man. I guess I haven't put in enough. What do we got right now? 11, 16, and 25 in the robot heat sink. These are the good things, right? A 108. Well, hopefully they'll sell. And 144 shrapnels. That means that we are working with 345. I'm hoping that we don't lose too much money with this hunt. But it's really just a hunt for skills, to be completely fair. So we're probably going to lose out a little bit, because you can see we're getting skills like crazy. Last night, though, they wouldn't give me any skills, and I started getting globals got globals and stuff. So I guess when you're not getting skills, that's when the game's going to give you some money. It looks like we're getting a lot of skills now, and I don't think it's going to pay us out or anything. Our payouts, this whole wall of green right here. It's just nothing but skills. Bayrock says, I was hoping to see you get a swirl. Maybe that would convince me to play. Not yet, though. I mean, I got two globals yesterday. I haven't gotten anything yet, but I mean, I straight was grinding for hours though, and only got 2 globals. But the returns were pretty decent. Like, I'm still playing off of what I put in like days ago, which was $100 in universal ammo. I went ahead and got that from the web shop. Because I didn't want to put... I have a thing. I don't like to put actual PD on my card. For some reason. Unless I'm making an investment. Bayrock says, I made a web page which allows you to import your chat log from the game and get a breakdown of all your skill gains. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's nice. Yucker says, hey, Lore... Will you ever make a Discord for all of us deviants, degenerates, and griefers? I need to. I really do. I really do. I think I will. I think I will. For all you guys. Mr. Lewis is lame. I gotta get to work. See you, nerds. See you later, broski. Until your return. Watch. The moment Mr. Lewis leaves, we're going to get a global. We're going to get a big, fat, all-time high. And everyone's going to see it, and everybody's going to come to New Treasure Island and start hunting these miner bots. Don Adams says, I try to keep 100 pet on my card. Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. I mean, I got 138. I had just 38 yesterday, but I sold a bunch of metal residue that I made from doing my... Oh, that's right. I have not made any videos about any of the things that I've been doing. But while I was not making videos, I managed to increase my skill. And this is really kind of crazy, because I increased a certain skill. Let's see. No, it's back here. I got Colorer at level 8 and Material Designer at level 8. I'm pretty sure people kind of knew what was up, because I was flooding the market with Sleipners that I had personally designed and colored to skill up. and then I would throw it on the market for bid only and force everyone to buy them. And buy them they did. They had to. And I probably lost a lot of pet doing it that way. But the only reason I was doing it is because I was just straight skilling up my coloring and texturing. I didn't really care about skilling up vehicle manufacture or anything like that. Just the coloring and texturing. Yucker's like, ew, employment. Hey, he's like, lol. Software says, any plans on getting a small land area in the future to have events at? I'm not gonna lie. Where we find this? People don't like my events. My promoter rating is only 996. People don't like my events, so no. I'm never doing that again. Because people hate me. Bastards. But that's because I charge money. Mr. Lure says, you sound glorious in surround sound lore. The thing is, Miss Soft Armor, I don't think I'm going to buy a land area anytime soon. I don't have that kind of money on hand or anything like that to get a land area like that. And I just don't think... I like the share system and the deed system so I can slowly over time amass my wealth. But if you ask me, hey, are you going to take all of that wealth that you've amassed to buy a land area? The answer is no. Because I don't want to take that kind of risk. And I don't want to feed into the whole... I have to make maturities, and I have to do the job of the game developers of making the land area suitable to hunt and mine at. That's not what I want. That's not what I find fun. Just give me a way to just get a share of whatever's going on. Now that's where it's at. Mr. Lewis says, you sound glorious in surround sound lore. Hey, thanks. Yucker 100 says, so when will you convince Dr. Boomstick and Rincewind into playing this? Alright. Dr. Boomstick, I guess he said that this you can go and look at the chat from the other live streams a couple of days ago. Said, what is this? I was like, And Rincewind literally said, dude, if I played this game, I would be even more poor than I am now. So, I don't know. It's free to play. They can just come in and just free to play it, you know? Like, hell, if it is Dr. Boomstick and Rincewind, I would personally fund them actual weapons and stuff like that, just so they can get a feel. But I wouldn't pay them for ammo or anything like that. But I don't know. I wouldn't do it for very long though. The thing is, when it comes down to this game, like you have to come self-sufficient. You can't go around bumming other people for hey man, you got 5 PED? I ran out of ammo. Can't do that, man. You just can't. It's just, nah. You're gonna play this game, you got to fund your own bankroll. That's just how that works. Like, this isn't Entropia Bomb Edition, you know? You can't just, like, give people free stuff. Zamara Moo says, is it paid to win? I mean, when it does come down to the PvP, I guess it is very pay to win. I'm to the point where I can actually go into the PvP zone and I might win a fight. But that's through slow and methodical skilling up on my own accord. But that's a tough question. Because a new player, right? A new player can come in today and at the end of the day be a higher level than me with better armor and can probably just destroy me in PvP. Now, how important is PvP in this game? The land area rushes is about the only thing where you can fight over a land and take that land for, what is it, like a week or 2 weeks until you have to fight for it again. So that's definitely a thing that goes on. But that being said, like, for a brand new player to come in and end up being a higher level than me and actually being able to compete with all the other PvPers would probably cost them upwards of like maybe $100,000. Is it pay to win? Hell yeah. It's pay to win. If you have a lot of money. But at that point, you would really, honestly, be really happy if somebody like that came along. Because the way this game is set up. Because let's say that I want to sell off my skills right now. All my rifle skills, and I have it all set up onto the market right now, and one of those guys come along, I just made all that money that they just put into the game. So is it pay to win? Yes. But if that does happen, it's other players that are going to benefit from a player like that. Unlike all these other pay-to-win games out there. Like, take Black Desert Online. You throw in $1,000 to upgrade your gear, guess who gets that money? Black Desert Online. Maybe a player will get some fake money that they're selling some sort of like trinket to help you upgrade something. They'll get a little bit of their in-game currency. But are they going to be able to take that currency that they just got and say, hey, game, I'd like money for this, please, and then get paid out? No, hell no. They'll be like, no, we don't do that here. In this game, you go to Mindark and be like, hey, I got 100,000 Project Entropia dollars right here. You want to go ahead and give me like 10 grand? And Mindark would be like, yeah, let's see how you got that money really quick. Give us a couple months. We got to check up on you for a minute. But it'll be in your bank account in about 3 months' time. After they make sure you didn't fraudulently get it. That's what the beauty about this game is. It's a real cash economy, and you can withdraw that money back into your bank account. Go to Taco Bell, get some frickin' tacos, and then booyah! You have tacos. From a video game. Saw Farmer says, Rinse and Boomstick could be expert sweaters. Yeah. They most definitely could be. Alright, Bayrock says, yeah, owning a land area seems like a huge headache and responsibility. Abso-freaking-lutely. Why do you think that Death to Fire didn't want to do it anymore? Why do you think Buzz Eric Lightyear didn't want to do it anymore? Right? Why do you think Never Die sold the asteroid up there? It's a lot of work. Screw that, man. Have the game developers just make the land actually decent and just roll off of that. You know, like. But I get it. I do. They wanted to tie it into the economy, so when people run around and pick up poop, they can sell the poop to somebody, and then that person can take the energized cells and mix it with the poop and make fertilizer, and then the land area owner can sit there and buy the fertilizer or the poop and do the whole process, or just buy the fertilizer and stick it into the machine. Go figure out how the DNA system works. I still yet to really understand how that shit works. But it doesn't really apply to me, so I don't really have to figure it out. It's not my problem. You know? It's just, owning land areas? Ugh. Give me a share. Software says, yeah, that's a full VA check at least for a small land piece. Understandable. I would definitely pay to party, especially on a live stream or video. No, it's not a full. It's not a full VA check. It's like they're going for. That's like a year's worth of VA checks. It's more than that. The land area is going for. Wait, well, no. Realistically, I think maybe you could probably get one for at least $10,000. Maybe 12,000 or something like that. Or wait, is that shop prices? I don't really know. You know, prices go up, prices go down. I just don't want land areas. It's too much work. Barak says, I think it would take a whole year of those VA compensations to afford a land area. Lol, salt farmer. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say too. We're on the same wavelength, Barak. Barak says, I sunk 1,000 hours into BDO and glad I got away from it, to be honest. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, I took 3 months and played that game. And I was like, listen, Lures, you have got to get away from this game. This game is freaking just hardcore cancer. Yes, your character is cute. You have a really nice house for your character. This game is going to drain you of all your money, and there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it. Go back to Entropia or something. The fan in 80 says dung plus growth module. Yeah, molecules. Yeah, that's what it is. Saw one at 135k PD on auction. Part of the old land area or outback land area 42. I'm trying to get all my words right. But as I've said before, I definitely still love this game. Well, I didn't say that before, but I'm saying it now. I definitely still love this game. You don't log into a game every day or every Sunday, once a week, for years if you didn't love this game, you know? And that would be the only reason I would know what day it is and really care is every Sunday. Every single Sunday. And be like, oh, it's Sunday today. I'm going to... And it's like 8 o'clock p.m. Guess it's time to get in Entropia and see what we made this week. Excited every single time to just see what we've made for the current week. Not playing the game any other time during the week. Just every Sunday logging in, be like, yeah. And to check my shop at Medusa, just to see if I need to restock it or anything, or if it's time to reinvest in more deeds. And if I take a look at the shop, be like, it looks like I'm gonna have to restock the shop, which I need to actually restock the shop. I've completely drained it for the new Treasure Island, and rent is due in February. Yeah, that's right. I rented out my. I pay rent for my shop at 100 PD a month. And that's all profit for the person that I'm renting it from. But if there's nothing in the shop, I'm just wasting my own time. So I need to get some stuff back into the shop. Yeah, that's just what it is. Have we still not made any money, globals or anything? Well, you know what? We still have a lot of ammo, so I'm still pretty chill. How many of these things have we killed? Ooh, yeah, level 31 in pyrokinetic damage? Nice. How are we doing on this skill increase bonus tree? Oh, we're about to hit level 34. Oh, nice. I wonder if pyro can actually improve your cryo with the side stuff. Oh, we got 852 that time. Barrick says, Is it only 100 ped per month for the shop? That seems fair, to be honest. Yeah. The thing is, I had to put up collateral, which was 7 Calypso land deeds, so he would trade the shop deed to me. Which 7 Calypso land deeds, even at current price, that's like buying the shop outright. But what happened after that was I would activate the terminal, and then I had to give him back the shop deed, and he'd give me back my land deeds, and it doesn't go back into their control unless they activate the terminal. So I got that going on, and as long as I've paid my money, it's like 100 PED. It's not like they're just gonna up and just scam me out of it. Like I've had this shop for the last 2 years probably now, or yeah, something like that. I've had my shop for a while, but at 100 PED, it's like it's good. I mean, I can pay that, but would I like to just outright own the shop? Hell yeah. Do I want to outright just pay that kind of money in one go? Hell no. But it might be for the best if I was to do something like that. Bayrock says, Entropia is like a mistress you can't ever let go. It has an economy and the community like no other, but it comes with some hefty downsides. Yeah, it does. The loot sucks. Yucker100 says, hey Laura, real talk, I'm thinking about getting into streaming. Any advice? Don't stop talking. Even when you have 0 viewers. Don't stop talking. If you're just going to sit there and stream and not say a word and just stream your content, I mean, there's the place for that, I guess. I'm not going to watch it. I'm being real. And communicate with your chat. If you have chat. If you don't, just try to be as entertaining as possible. Talk to yourself if that's what has to happen. Try not to be toxic. And if you are going to be toxic, make sure it's funny. Yucker says, noted, and a heart. Yep. I mean, that's about the only thing I can give you, though. On a side note, go ahead and, if you're going to get started streaming, streaming's fine. I like streaming every so often. Make a YouTube channel. And if you're going to be streaming on Twitch, you can still actually take your Twitch streams and move them to YouTube for safekeeping, for long term. Because Twitch is just going to delete it after a certain amount of time. So save whatever you do. And that being said, whatever you do, make it entertaining enough. Like, make sure you're always talking. Make sure what you're talking about, someone can make a comment about what you've said. Like, hey, that's a good idea. Hey, that's a bad idea. Or this, that, or other. And just basically, you do both things at once, because if you're going to go on Twitch and you're going to have YouTube subscribers, they're going to go watch your Twitch sometimes, and vice versa. Your Twitch streamers will come to your YouTube channel. So, and you can have 2 income streams at once as well. Granted, I don't live stream as much as I should, and every so often I'll come out with just standalone videos. So, being able to do both at once, is nice. But most of my standalone videos is nothing more than like a 20-minute live stream, or a 20-minute stream of just me talking, and talking to you guys. And knowing that you're talking to someone that's watching you is very important. Like, don't just go talking just to be talking. Know that there's somebody always watching. So watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like Kush Cloud, you know, getting all upsetty spaghetti and saying some really dumb things. You know, that could happen to anyone. You just gotta watch what you say and all that. Yucker says, "Love your live streams, bro. It's the only reason my drunk ass is still up at 3:30 a.m." Hell yeah. That's right. You're living in the Australia world. You're living in the land down under, the penal colony, as they say. Yeah. How's it going down there, anyway? I heard that everything's locked down, and they have concentration camps for the unvaccinated. God dang! They've concentrated everyone in a camp. It's horrible. But then again, I don't know. I just listen. I just listen to what other people say. I haven't seen it myself. But Yucker says correct. And that's what a concentration camp is. It's a camp where you concentrate a group of people. Summer's kicking off, and we are 1 year into straight lockdown. Yeah, y'all shouldn't have gave up your guns, man. Just saying. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I had this conversation with Scotty. It's like, it's just not that easy, man. I'm like, all right, yeah, I get that. I get that. Joker says, can't go anywhere if you're unvaccinated and can't prove it. Or and you have to. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I don't. Eh. Oh no, Yucker just says help. Ugh. There's nothing I could do. You and your people have to rise up against the system of oppression. And I say that with all due respect. You gotta rise up against the system of oppression. You gotta make sure that they know that they can't push you around. You can't let the government tell you what to do. You know why you can't let the government tell you what to do? Because the government is full of people. Did you know that people are on... most people in the world are stupid? Yeah. I know this because I too am a person. And I'm pretty dumb sometimes. Imagine me telling people what to do. I don't like to do that. I'd rather be like, all right, look, you do you. You could go be stupid over there, you know, but you do that over there. Leave me alone. I'm gonna be stupid over here. But the government's full of people, and everybody's dumb. Everybody in the world, everybody is stupid about something. So be ruled over by people that want to sit there and tell you how to live your life. I don't think so. Now I will say this. Yeah, don't be evil. Don't go and steal people's stuff. Don't go and kill people. You know. I mean, there's no laws against it, but you know, don't go and steal somebody. Don't go and steal somebody's wife. But I mean, you can if you want. I don't care. You just be chill. But when it comes down to the way governments are handling things, oh hell no, man. They have got to chill out, man. I'm telling you. Anarchy, baby, yeah. Yucker said anarchy, and a winky face. Yeah, I mean, anarchy is okay if your society is okay. If your society is not like trying to control people, you know, you can't control people. And if you live in a society where your government controls you, like let's say China for example, one of these days, that's going to come home to roost. And things are going to happen eventually. The moment you find out that the government's been lying to you, you're going to be like, what else are they lying about? And then next thing you know, if they don't actually physically come and pick your ass up and throw your ass in prison, as the Chinese have been known to do, when people start understanding what they're actually dealing with, yeah. That's why I like America. There is so many people out here with crazy conspiracy theories about the government, myself included. If you have a lot of people out there talking bad about the government, you can talk about the government too. You know why? Because everyone else is doing it. It's the American way. That way, the government, when they go to round all of us up, they're going to be like, oh, well, who the hell did we start with first? Oh, shit. You know, if we round up one of these people, all these other people are going to go after us. And you best bet that would happen. Start rounding up Billy Joe Bob down the road, right? You start rounding him up because of whatever reason, and I'm going to be like, I'm just like Billy Joe Bob. I got to put a stop to this. Now, comes to find out Billy Joe Bob actually was selling meth, but, you know, then I'll be like, well, you know, that is kind of against the law. Yeah, I mean, whatever, though. Yeah, take him away. Whatever. But whenever Dante gets busted for selling marijuana, man, let that boy go. He didn't do nothing wrong. He ain't hurting nobody. Go get Billy Joe Bob. He's selling heroin. I'm just saying, though. But then again, like, there's some advocates, there's some people saying that they should just legalize everything. Don't get me started talking about these politics and all the world and the government. I'm not a big fan of the government in general. I never really have been ever since they I used to, though. I was a big fan back in the day. I was such a big fan. I was a part of it. I was a soldier. But yeah. All right. We got more words. In-game BioChronicle says South Park. Well, I keep thinking about the COVID episode. Yeah. Yucker says, I can't wait for China to collapse. I'm sick of hearing about them threatening us, and if we back the U.S. in defending Taiwan. I'm sick and tired of the same damn thing. And here's the thing. India is sitting there on the border thinking the same dang thing. And I bet you $1 million Russia's thinking the same damn thing. But they're like, we'll keep our enemies close. We'll be friends with our enemies. But and then once everything starts to pop off, Russia could be like, sorry, comrade, you kind of ran your mouth a little bit too much towards us too. So we're just gonna let it happen. Whatever. Alright, let's catch up on chat. Bayrock says, thank God cannabis legalization is finally going mainstream in America. Yes, thank God. Like, it is not a big deal. I mean, granted, I've stopped smoking weed. I'm not even really doing my Delta 8 anymore. But, I mean, I still have some, you know. But I don't really... I'm doing that for personal reasons. You know, I just would rather be clear-headed. But... yeah, I don't think you should be throwing people in prison for little bits of a plant that, rumor is, are the founding fathers of America were sitting there imbibing on some cannabis themselves, I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying. The only reason it got made illegal was the same reason alcohol got made illegal. Well... I mean, I don't know. It's probably just to attack the whole hemp industry, and that's actually turned all the way around. Hemp is legal in all 50 states. That makes Delta 8 legal. Ooh, we got generic nano adjuster. That's a good loot. Wow. Yucker says politics is just an acting career for ugly people. Probably. That's fucking hilarious. Barrick says, I fully see why people want all drugs decriminalized. Most users need help, not punishment. Yeah, I fully see that as well. Not that I'm saying like all the drugs should be legalized, but the way this is kind of messed up, but I really see that these really highly addictive drugs, like maybe crack or heroin and stuff like that, when you feed that to an addicted person, they in effect become a slave. They become a slave to that drug, and thus a slave to the person selling it to them. And to all these people that claim to not like slavery, sure do buy a lot of slave labor items, and they kind of, I guess, glorify the whole drug culture in a way. When the fact of the matter is, maybe, just maybe, we should probably get the government out of the criminalization business of it all and try to get people help. But also, I don't know, it's a slippery slope, but it's not really that slippery. Maybe it's like a slip and slide, you make your mistakes, but whenever you have people going around committing crimes just so they can get money, so they can get their next fix, I mean, that's where it becomes like a huge problem in the whole thing, because that's what drives crime. That's what fills the prisons, is when crimes start to be happening due to all this stuff. And I don't know. It's a very delicate issue, where each piece of the machine has to be examined, and I don't know what the right answer is. I know that there should be an ongoing debate, ongoing research, but definitely got to get these people off the drugs, especially the people that just can't handle it. I don't know, though. I don't really have good opinions on this. And I'm not going to pretend like I do. If I did, I would probably be in government. Don Adams says, my mother is getting on me. I just kept saying not unvaccinated. I'm a control group. Yes. I like that. I'm just a control group. Barak says, whether you're straight edge or not, it definitely should be a personal choice. Yeah. In-game Biochronicle says, Gox did not like the amount of money being made without taxes. Interesting. Well, the government didn't like the amount of money being made without taxes. Bootleggers, etc. Yeah, probably. Tax it, and then, I mean, let those taxes go to, get clean houses. Like, I think one of the best things to lead me to sobriety was the fact that, because I stopped drinking once COVID started because I got really drunk and I went out. But the fact of the matter is, like, I was able to just, sit there and drink and be like, all right, this is dumb. It's not for me. I'm done. Now, if I go walking through the store and I see some alcohol, I'm like, yeah, I don't really need that, do I? No. I'll go grab one of these sugary drinks instead. The thing is, with the Mary Jane, I'm like, I don't think I want to be paranoid today, so I'm just not going to smoke anymore. I'm done. But having access to it, and getting my fill of it, that was kind of nice. But not being able to have legal access to it or anything like that, and making it illegal and like getting me all paranoid, and and I'm not able to like have like a whole big old stash. I have to like have it in little baggies like it's freaking crack cocaine or something. Like, this is just a little bit of marijuana. Okay, I'm smoking it, and oh man, now I need more because I just want to stay high all the time. When I could just like have a big ass bag and be like, look, I'm gonna stay high all the time. This isn't a problem. And then you just keep doing that for like a year, and like, you know what? I think I'm good. I don't think I need to be high all the time. I'm just gonna quit. And then just let it just die off. Let that addiction let the addiction just go away. But I've never hit the hard stuff. Never have. Bayrock says, "Amen, Lors. The addicts aren't the problem. It's the dealers taking advantage of them. And if drugs were more regulated, we wouldn't have that issue." Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have. Granted, if I love a weed dealer, you know, I think they're the coolest people ever. They risk they risk their lives to sell you some marijuana. They risk their lives to sell you a plant that comes up out of the ground. They risk their lives legally. Why? I mean, because most weed dealers, they actually have side jobs as well, working in the restaurant industry. That's, you know, stereotype, I know. But, you know, and then they want to sell drugs on the side to, you know, make a little bit of money. Because it's not like they're going to be able to sit there and make mad bank investing in the stock market or anything. You know? They just want nice things in their house eventually, you know? Like, it's a thing. It is definitely a thing. They should, but now that's getting legalized, all those guys could go get a job in the weed industry. You know, it's not a big deal. Bayrock says, drinking isn't really my thing either, but they aren't shunning alcohol the way they are other substances. Yeah, in-game Biochronicle says they couldn't track the money and they didn't like it. Yeah, that's probably it. Jersey Dolphin says, I'm high all the time too, Lore. I didn't say I was high all the time. I used to get high all the time. It was actually kind of nice. It was kind of nice to just like smoke some weed, but it's still illegal here in North Carolina, so it's like, okay, maybe I should just like not smoke anymore because one, it's still illegal here, and two, I think I'm just done being paranoid. I think I'm just done smoking weed. Yeah, for now. Yucker says, I hope I hit the I'm done stage soon. So far, I'm 2 bottles of champagne and 12 cans of rum deep. Well, here's the thing. Like, if you stay just toasted and stuff all the time, the moment that you're not, and you find that you're actually feeling pretty good not being that way, you're like, well, I can probably stay like sober for a little while longer. It just becomes like a new way. It's whenever sobriety is like a new way of living, and it's like, okay, I kind of like this. I can think a little bit more clear now, and yeah, like it's kind of what happens. Like, I can think a little bit more clear. I think I'm addicted to being sober. How about that? Yeah, let's run with that and let's save our money. We'll run with that. We'll save our money. We'll be all right. Xanamara Moo says, Bayrock, I am all for free choice. What anyone wants to put in their body. Is morphine the hard stuff? Yeah, I think morphine's the hard stuff, man. Jersey Dolphin says, I'm joking though. Bayrock says, I need to take a break from smoking. Definitely have developed a weed habit. I mean, do it at your own peril. Just know that thinking clearly is like a drug as well, and it's free. Jersey Dolphin says, I do have a medical marijuana license. Nice. In-game Biochronicle is the same way. Jersey Dolphin says, anyways, what's this game all about? I just see you killing robots. Look in this corner right here and pretend that it's real money. Boom. Pretend like that's real money, because it is. is definitely real money. Soft Farmer says the most annoying part is that in the past decade, weed hasn't been inflated like everything else. There's Office says this looks like a farming simulator with killer grain haulers. Eventually, sobriety becomes the new high to chase. For real. For real, for real. This is real money. It's a real money cash economy. Yeah, it looks like I'm fighting a grain hauler. Yeah, I get that. But every single time I kill him, I get a little bit of something, something. But the ammo it costs to kill him costs money. The weapon that I'm using right here, it cost me $100 to get. And I could probably sell it for about as much, maybe, hopefully. I can sell it back to people and sell it for $100. That's the dream, at least. But I can repair this, which is really cool. Everything costs money. But hopefully we'll get something really nice where we'll make a profit. But even if we don't make a profit, skill gains, we're making skill gains, so we're going to be stronger the next time. Jersey Dolphin says, need a 411 seriously on this game, Lord. I will give it to you. I will give it to you. Whoa, I can't afford this game. Alright, hold up, wait a minute. Alright, you see this? It's 0.19 PED, okay? That does not mean it's 19 cents in real life. But it's really damn close. 1 PED... Oh, wait. $1, $1 US is equal to 10 Project Entropia dollars. And Project Entropia dollars also have cents. So, the Project Entropia dollars, like, we have 138 Project Entropia dollars. In real life money, that's $13.80. You just move the decimal over 1. You move the decimal over 1 to the left, and you have you have the real money. How much everything costs. Wow. Bayrock says just Blue Jersey's mind. In this game, there are investments that you can make, not just in your character. You can invest in your character through skills. Whenever you go out and hunt and mine and anything, you get skills for it. There's skills for everything under the sun. But these right here, I know you're just looking at gobbledygook right now, but this is a Calypso Land deed, this is Arcadia Underground deed, and this is Arcadia Moon deed. Over here we have Ancient Greece and a number amount over here. These are the shares. I have 3,000 shares of Ancient Greece, 3,500 shares of Crystal Palace Space Station, and 3,470 shares of New Treasure Island. There's a lot of people very upset that I have 3,470 shares of New Treasure Island because they have 0. That's right. It just came out just yesterday. I managed to get mine, and there's none available for trade because everyone got theirs before everyone else got theirs. That's right. New Treasure what? Yeah. All right. Is this a Bitcoin thing? No. However, it's been around before. The game has been around longer than actual crypto has. But it is legit a currency. The currency is legit tied to the US dollar. So anywhere in the world, the currency of the Project Entropia dollar is tied to the US dollar. Okay? So somebody over in I don't know, South Africa. Well, probably no. We'll go with Nigeria. What's these are all really rich African countries. Whatever poor country you can think of that would love to have U.S. dollars, they can come into this game, provided that they have the electricity and the PC, their computer. They can come in. They can learn how to trade. They can get all this money. And then they can convert all the PED into US dollars and get it delivered to their bank account. because you could put money in and you can get money out. Mind Arc is, I guess, are they still technically legally a bank in Sweden? I'm not quite sure, but they run through all this stuff. They're holding millions of dollars in other people's stuff, and they pay out people whenever people want to cash out, and then, all this other stuff. Don Adams says, "Congrats! I got my 30 shares. Nice. You have to request an ATM card for them to do withdrawals." Not true. It goes straight to my bank account. No. Like, they send the money straight to my bank account when I make a withdrawal. In-game Biochronicle says Stevie B was so mad. I don't know if I think he was a little bit upset that he didn't get a chance to get any shares. He just doesn't want to say anything because he was all thinking it was just going to be some sort of misinvestment. He's trying to say everybody, tell all the people that watch him, and it's like, it's a bad thing. It's gonna blow up in everyone's face. It's like, god damn, dude, the amount of salt is just outstanding. Look, I know you're smart and all, but come on, man. It sold out because people kind of know what's up. But I don't want to talk too much smack about him because, I mean, he has good info about other things. He's wrong about this one thing, so whatever. I think it's hilarious. Just laugh. Jersey Dolphin says, seriously, I'm confused, Lore. And if you link your bank account, Jersey Dolphin says, but you're saying someone made a game for me to make money? I can't see that. Well, I didn't say it was freaking easy, buddy. I didn't say it was easy to make money in this game. I said it's possible. You can do it. If you put your mind to it, you can make money in this game. I didn't say you were going to. You gotta have a good knowledge base of what's going on. Like, that's why I'd like to do content for this game, so I can teach people what the heck's going on, But I'm not always right. But I do know that the deeds and share system is a surefire way to do it. Bayrock says they made a game where you can both lose and make money. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know about losing though. I mean, yeah, you're cycling money through, but you're also getting the skills. You're getting skills that can be sold later on down the road, if you so wish to do so. And just because loot's bad doesn't mean you can't sell off your skills. You just got to make sure when you do, you get the top dollar amount for it. And it's just, Bayrock says it's kind of akin to a casino, but with more depth. It's not anything like, well, okay, yeah. If you treat this game like it's a casino, it's gonna treat you like you're at a casino. You treat this game like it's gambling, you're going to have to go to Gamblers Anonymous because you're not going to win. The house wins when you treat this like a casino. That's just what it boils down to. When you treat this like an economy, though, like it is, you end up winning in the long term. Be it through skills or anything like that, you'll win. But you have to know how to treat the game with the respect it deserves, being that it is real cash economy. I dare anyone to go out and go hunting like I'm hunting in real life. Going to go get the deer out there, kill the deer, come back. It costs money to put that deer in a refrigerator. It costs a little bit of ammunition to take down the deer. It took gas money to go drive to the site to go kill the deer. Like it is what it is. That's kind of the basic premise here, except for it's all virtual here to kill the deer. I don't know. Everything costs money, and in this game it's the same. Let me see. We got software says, yeah, I never withdraw. I just pull my residuals for years. Yeah, that's what I kind of do. The fan 80 says, rumors say that one identity alone bought 200k shares. I'm not gonna lie. I think one person bought half of them. I was there. I live streamed it, and I kept opening and shutting, opening and closing the thing, and the moment I opened it up for the first time when it was tradable, it was already. So I think the second time it was already half of them were gone. So maybe a few people took 200, okay, but half of them were gone. I really legit think that somebody took half of the shares right off the bat. Zamaramu says, this game was made a year before I was born. Feel old yet? Oh man. Why you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like this? You know, I can report you for age discrimination. Yeah, I feel old. Yeah, I do. I am older. It's good to be older though. The fan says, curious to see how much they will pay too. Yeah, that's the $1 million question, or should we say the $800,000 question? Like honestly, I want to see how much they pay out too. Jack Stevens says, my free to play buddy has passed $100. I was like, go. Yes, you can free to play this game. You don't have to put a damn dime in. And you could still end up pulling out $100 or more. You know. Granted, not gonna lie, it's gonna suck for a while. But you can do it. It's possible. I'd rather just skip all the bullshit, buy a bunch of shares and deeds and stuff like that, and then just sit on it and treat it like an actual investment, a long-term investment. I haven't cashed out or anything like that. It's a long-term investment. Let's see. Jersey Dolphin says, in real life, I'm running from that crazy-looking machine. Yeah, in real life, I run from a crazy-looking machine, too. It's a robot. It will chase you down. Yerger says, yo, chat, make sure you smash that like button to help our boy out, Lore out. Yes! Smash the like button and give me that love. Bayrock says, that's an issue. The game itself isn't gambling, but it offers you the option to treat it like gambling. You have to have discipline to profit from the economy. Yes. Bayrock says, sci-fi hunting. Jersey Dolphin says, but your character looks like Avatar character. Well, I will have you know, sir. Actually, we should probably just do this. Yeah. Mess with me, man. Mess with me. How dare you? I'm an alien now. Alright, look. Here, check this out. This is a rare look at actual Lorespade's face in the game. I am freaking ugly. A little bit ugly, but my hair is nice. I like my hair. I'm short, I'm skinny, and I'm ugly. So that's why I always wear a mask. I got an American flag mask. Look at me. I am balling. Okay, Salt Farmer says, part of the thing new players don't understand is that you aren't just going to put any random item up for 20% markup and instantly get paid. Well, yeah. Another thing people really should understand is, and I kind of had this impression when I started playing in 2009, that I was just gonna go around and shoot something, and returns were gonna be like even kill, and I was just gonna amass all these items that I could sell. Yeah, that shit doesn't work out here. You think that's gonna work out like that? No, hell no. Oh hell no. What ends up happening is like you're gonna get like 90% of that $10, which is, I guess you're going to lose $1 for every hunting run that you do at a $10 level. You're gonna lose that much, but you're gonna have more ammo and items on the side that you can possibly, maybe maybe you can get somebody to basically pay you a little bit extra to get you closer to that break-even point where you have that $10 and you can play on that $10 for a while. But the thing is, what's really, really bad is the fact that if I don't get an armor plate on my face, I'm going to die. They just started hitting me in the face. The only part of me that wasn't armored up, and just got hit in the face. I just started dying for no reason. Let's go ahead and put our Oberons on, because I was supposed to be tearing this up. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. Switch to the weapon, please. Thank you. But yeah, you're not going to just sit there and try to sell something for an overprice. You know, you're competing with everyone else that has the same item up. I mean, it's PvP. Economic PvP, where you have to use your brain and I guess sometimes your knowledge of math. I don't know. I suck at math, so I just put everything up for bid only and hope and pray that people just give me extra money. If not, I'll drive the prices down, because screw everyone else. Y'all should have paid me more if you want the prices to go up. Just saying. Don Adams says, I run a Combat Mass Canada myself. Hell yeah. I know where those things drop, too. They drop on Arcadia Underground. Bayrock says, you get 50% TT return and 1% markup is the reality. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if it... I mean, maybe it might go down that low sometimes if it's really sucking. But as it stands right now, I put in $100. We are legit still working on that $100. We're still hunting. All right, so $100 in universal ammo. They give you a little bit of extra from the web shop, which is like 10 PDs worth of auto loot pills and some HDNA, which is nice. You can just resurrect yourself when you die. So we got 135 PD worth of universal ammo. We've been working on this for quite a while. Let's check. We got 300 PED of shrapnel, which converts back into universal ammo, which is great. That means that I guess we started the hunt with about 400 and something PED. So we're still in that area where we're doing okay. And then we have our markup items that we got on the side that we didn't count into the whole the psychoped category, which I consider shrapnel and universal ammo to be the same thing. It just so happens it's the loot drop. So we have this on the side, which means that we could maybe possibly be up. I mean, I don't really know. I know that we're slowly declining on our ability to keep hunting up until the point where we're also managing to loot actual raw materials such as the Blacerium stone. And it's like we're going on a little mining run, killing these things. And these things have pretty decent markup. This is just the stone. I have to refine everything, but if that gives you kind of an idea of what the prices could be. This is definitely all markup items. So there. Don Adam says, and Christmas sweater. Oh, God. And a Christmas tree hat for seasonals. Yeah. New Treasure Island, where I live. I live on New Treasure Island, guys. This is my home. I have an apartment here. And in my apartment is a Christmas tree that stays up year-round. And now it's December. I have my Christmas tree up. I'm excited. It's a good reason to come back in the game. And it's New Treasure Island. I get to pimp out my apartment. You know, I really need to really pimp out my apartment. I really need some furniture. I just have not... I have not wanted to invest in my house in this game. I got a sign. Yeah, whatever. Jack Stevens says, my first week someone got me for an overpriced pet. Oof. I don't like that. But, you know, when all these guys sit there and try to sell you something that it might look good on the surface, but it's actually it's gonna drain you. Like the unlimited swords that are around that really suck because they don't have a skill increase bonus, and to sit there and sell something without teaching a player about what the skill increase bonus is all about, and just giving them an unlimited sword to just go and whack the higher level mobs, like, yo, what are you teaching these people? You're just too greedy. I don't like that. I don't like it when people's greed gets too far ahead of them. That's why you gotta listen to people like me. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like, don't do this. That's actually kind of dumb. I wouldn't go around with that sword. You shouldn't go around with that sword. Yeah, that sword allows me to go ahead and swipe things that I'd be able to, I'd be able to kill. But you're spending way too much money, and it's highly ineffective because it doesn't have a skill increase bonus. Thus, the lower end damage that you're doing on that is making you lose money. That being said, I don't know. I could be wrong. Jersey Dolphin says, for what it's worth, I've been playing Forge of Empires since it started, but I ain't making real money there, but the people offer to buy my account. Yeah, that's the thing, though. That is against terms of service in most games out there, is selling your account and getting some money for it. But I guess once you get the money in your hand, it doesn't really matter after that, But I have trust issues. Like, really? You're going to buy my account? Okay. You're not going to rat me out, right? Because this is against TOS. I know it's against the rules. It's not really against the law, though. Bayrock says, Jack, I'm here to confirm it doesn't change after 4+ years. Jack says, I got way better returns now. Oh, that's good. Oh, you start at 50% return first day with no skills? I wonder what you were using. Because when I started back in 2009, I was getting really lucky. And here's the thing: there was community members that I would actually go and like, hey, can you buy my stuff off of me? And they would. I didn't know it at the time, but they were actually overpaying markup just to buy my stuff. Like, they were giving me a little bit of extra money just so I could keep hunting. And I think that is the perfect thing of what people really should do to encourage newer players. They should go ahead and buy all their loot from them and give them a pretty decent markup. And maybe they take a little bit of a loss, or they try to make it as fair as possible. And I think that alone would be the way to get more people to play. Is when they can sell their loot for a decent price to somebody. Which is why one of the big things, once I get my deed income up to the level of where I'm making a pretty decent amount, what I plan on doing is just that. Is I'm going to start becoming a full-time trader and society leader, with the sole purpose of buying everybody's stuff at a cheaper price. Now, granted, I'm going to need a bankroll for that, and that's why I've been investing so much in the deeds and stuff like that. Will it work? I don't know. Will I be fair? Probably. I'll be as fair as I can. I'm still going to be out to make a little bit of profit. I'm going to be completely honest. But the things I'm going to be buying is going to be everything. All the hunting loot and all the mining loot. And I'm going to try to be as fair as I possibly can. But will I be trying to resell it for a profit? Yes. Will I actually be trying to resell it to try to just lower the value of most of the market? Maybe I might do that too. I might just sell everything for bid only and see what happens. But I don't know. Who knows? Jack Stevens says, I get better returns now. Yucker100 says, I have a Christmas cactus. I got sick of my fiance's cat destroying the Christmas tree every year. You freaking sadist. Good idea, though. Bayrock says, That's what makes Entropia worth playing. The community. Mind Arc sure isn't going to give you handouts, but some generous players might. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, I'm not going to sit there and give people handouts either. You come at me and you say, "Hey, can I have 5 ped? I'm out of ammo." I'm like, "No, you can't have 5 ped." Now you come at me and you're like, "Hey, I need some money. I have this gun. I'll sell it to you." And I'd be like, "Let me see. All right, I'll give you I'll look at the market value. Like, I'll give you a little bit less for it." I did this the other day. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I bought somebody's gun. It was a Shrek. It was a Shrek handgun. I was like, and they was like, "I need somebody." We're like, and the Shrek handgun is like a max TT unlimited gun of 50 PD maximum. It was only worth like 7 PD or something like that, something along those lines, and it had a little bit of TT value. I was like, all right. So I purposely like shaved off a few peds worth of the markup that was going for the time. Like, I'll give you this much. And then they came back and was like, "I want to buy my gun back." I was like, all right. So I gave it back. And then they came back and like, "I want to sell my gun again." And then I bought it again. I ran off and I sold it. No, I think I gave that. I think I gave that gun to. I think I gave it to Midnight Bacon. Honestly, I repaired it full to 50 TT and I gave it to Midnight Bacon. He can't use it yet, but it's a skill increase bonus weapon, so that's a plus. No, I think I gave him a different gun. I don't know what I did. I don't remember. We'd have to ask Midnight Bacon what gun I gave him. Holy crap, we just took some damage. A lot of damage. We gotta heal. Emergency. We're dying and shit. Let's go. Alright, we should be fine now. Jersey Dawkins says, "So has anyone tried the new Halo game? And what do you think?" I haven't tried it yet. I don't know. I've heard bad things about it, but I don't know. Same Halo it's always been. Nothing too new or interesting. Yeah, if it's the same Halo. Because I don't play campaigns anymore. Alright, really quick. I'm going to... Come on, suitable place to put the vehicle. Make this suitable. You know what? If it's not going to have sound, no, y'all just going to have to deal with it. Alright, we're going to fly up into the UFO. Now I'm going to let you stare at my UFO. Just like that. Give me a minute. I got to go pee, guys. I've been drinking water. I'm in a UFO. I'm in a UFO right now. Someone do something cool while our fearless leader is AFK. Yes, Yucker, that is a good idea. All right, we're back at it. We're back at it again. Some more Entropia universe. We are here. Doing... Oh, wait. That's up. We want to go down. All right. Jersey Dolphin says it's a paywall. It's a paywall now, Lore. They ruined it. This is why I need my medicinal weed. You got that anxiety because you're getting scammed. It's from Halo? They're charging money for Halo now? That's the thing. That's the thing. That's what makes Entropia so different from all these other games, though. Like, yeah, you're paying real money into this game, but depending on what you do with that money, you can actually make money. Which, honestly, like, if I didn't do YouTube or Twitch or live stream or anything like that, no one would know that I have all these shares and deeds unless I told them, you know? No one really know. No one would really care. But I think it's really cool, so I advertise what I got. I also got two-factor authentication as well, so... yeah. I'll try to get my stuff. Barrack says, yeah, campaign is $60 while the multiplayer remains free. Actually, that's actually not a bad idea. Sell the campaign, but make the multiplayer free. I think that's what Call of Duty Warzone did. The more people you get to kill in multiplayer, the better. So I think they're going the Call of Duty model with that, which I guess the Call of Duty model is not that bad because then anyone can play it, you know, in the multiplayer, and it gives you more people, gives you a chance to kill more people. Is what it boils down to. It makes the game more fun, and then if you want to, you get to, hey, I like this gun, I'll buy this gun. Boom, there you go. They made a little bit of money. In a way, I could respect the way that the model is. In a way. You can play for free in almost any game you want. But you're going to get hammered by the people that put money into the games, I guess. It is. Whatever. I mean, you're already paying for internet, though. I mean, I don't know. I kind of like where it goes. Alright, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, scroll up a little bit. Jersey Dolphin says, Bay, I unlocked a bunch of shit, but they want me to purchase a battle pass to use the stuff I already unlocked. That's par for the course. Alright, Jack says, yeah, Eve on mobile, if your sub goes out, they take all your skills. I'm like, nope, I'm good. Wait, what? Your sub goes away, they take all... Yeah, okay. No, that's not how that works. I keep my skills. I just can't have access to them. I can do it. I can't have access to them. But whatever. Yucker says, FYI, chat Dead by Daylight is now free on Epic Games Live. I don't do anything with Epic Games. Owned by Chinese Tencent. I do not like Chinese gaming. So I don't mess with Epic Game Store. Because I don't want to support a communist regime that just throws people in prison for a religion that they have or for political reasons. Jesus Christ. And it's probably the same reason I don't like a lot of the people that just slob on the knob of the Chinese communists, like Disney. Oh yeah, yeah. Fuck Disney. Like, just go ahead and just support China. Go right ahead. You do you. You're not getting a dime from me from doing it. I do have an iPhone. It's because you kind of need a smartphone in this day and age, but it's paid off now, and I still have the same one I bought years ago. And I don't plan on getting a new one anytime soon to limit the amount. I don't know. Not a big fan of the communist government. I'm just not a big fan. And the fact that they're going around saying that they want to start wars to take over a territory that has not been in their control ever. Yeah. Taiwan is the real China. It still has old Chinese customs and traditions in Taiwan. If we let Taiwan fall, I tell you now, it would be a great travesty to the Chinese people as a whole, and the Chinese government should probably chill the fuck out. Just throwing that out there. It's my opinion, and if you don't share that opinion, you're entitled to your own opinion. But I will think a little less of you. If that means anything. All right. Let's see. You're welcome. Okay. Linux says this game seems super boring. I'll get to you in a minute. Jersey Dolphin says links, but it do make you real money though. Yeah. Yep. Oh wow, good loots, good loots. We got 22 robot heat sinks and 7 54-inch shrapnel. That was a good loot, guys. You do the math on how much that was. It was a couple bucks, like $3 or something. It's not quite a global, but not quite good. Jack Stevens says it's an MMORPG, so not hack and slash, but in PvP zones, it's a rush. Oh yeah. So it's a very cerebral game though. When you're dealing with money and economy, you have to take enjoyment out of like trying to give value to something that doesn't have as much value as other people might think. You know, you have to try to, sell something. Buy low, sell high. That's the main selling point of this game. Is money. Money. Make that money. Make it. Create value out of nothing. Or at least make somebody think that something else is valuable, which most things are. Yucker says, if I wanted to be bored and make money, I'd go get a desk job. Oof. Well, if, like I said, if you enjoy something, it's kind of different, I actually enjoy doing this. It's more than just running around killing a robot, though. If you're paying attention to the sound of my voice and you understand the words that I'm saying, this is where the fun comes from. Holy crap! Am I just gonna die? I don't think so. I'm gonna heal. I think what can kind of contribute to the boring aspect of this is these things are not really killing me. They're kind of lower level, and I'm killing them kind of fast. They're not really hitting me for anything, except for when they do. Jersey Dolphin says, people ask me, what did you do today? And I tell them, I watched my buddy Laura abuse farm equipment for real money. That's hilarious. I like that. That's actually really hilarious. In other news, my laptop keyboard lights up. Ooh, that is pretty cool. Linux420 says, it's like an auto clicker, and how much money have people made? Alright, Linux 420, let me go ahead and let you know that this game right here holds world records in the amount of money people have spent in a video game. Buying things. And, we're talking like, people have spent hundreds of thousands of, actually, like here recently, people have literally spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, like, to buy things. Because we all saw it just the other day. I swear to God, someone bought over $100,000. Maybe there's a rumor that they bought $200,000. I think someone legit bought half of them, so maybe $400,000 into this game. And then it's a real cash economy. There's trade. People have made money. People have made withdrawals. I've made a withdrawal from this game. Like. You can just look up Entropia Universe world record, and you'll know all the stuff. Like this land area that we're killing this farm equipment on. This was the first land area ever sold to a player from the company Mindark, I guess. And they paid $25,000 for it apparently, or something like that. I don't know what the real price is. But they ended up making that and more back. Making the investment that they made pay off. probably like by far there's lots of profit, and then now I own a little bit of it. I just you gotta look into it. Gotta do some research. I mean, I can tell you as much, but it's actually something you're gonna have to look into and read up on, because there's many different instances of all of that. We got Buzz Lightyear. He just sold the Crystal Palace space station for God knows what was it, like $70,000. I think he bought in some of the shares though. So I mean, if you're buying into something that you're selling, is it really selling it for that amount? I don't know. Haiti says, "Boo, commies! I stand with Taiwan." Yucker says, "I do too." And if the U.S. government does not do something to intervene, I'm going to be very angry. Jersey Dolphin says, "Give my keyboard lights a shout out, Lore." I just did. I used an auto clicker last December and got me 2 Xbox Series X. Oh, nice. NX, this is real. However, from what Lore says, he's been here since 2009. So he's definitely ahead of most there. Yes, I'm ahead of some of the new players. But that's not to say that you can't come in, spend about $100,000 getting skill implants and becoming better than me. It's completely possible. Are you going to do that? Probably not. Most people won't. Unless you hit the lottery or something weird like that. And rest assured, I still buy lottery tickets. It's becoming a routine thing for me. And oh man, let me hit the lottery. Oh, let me win the lottery, yo. I'll be pumping so much money into this game that the people out there sweating at Boreas is gonna be sitting there having cake for dinner once they make that withdrawal, because I'm gonna buy all the sweat in the game. And the mind essence, and the welding wire, and all the mind force amplifiers, and anything else that takes sweat. And I'm going to drive the prices up to 10 PED a piece, and then I'm just going to sit on all of it. You damn right. Be like, all right, now have at it. Because I'll delete all of the sweat live on stream. Be like, screw all this stuff. This is all slave labor, slave sweat. Go collect your 10 PED a piece. I've destroyed the market for you, the people, to rise up, sweaters. Rise up! Yeah. Let me win the lottery. Y'all gonna be rich. Jersey Dolphin says, "In other news, my paranormal group has gone batshit crazy and are attacking one another with serious accusations." Say no more, man. That's just funny. So needless to say, I'm done there. Jack Stevens says, "Use it to craft." No. If I was to really make headway in improving the sweat market, it would be to buy all the sweat and destroy it. And make sure everyone knows it's gone. Because if somebody's sitting on a stockpile of it, the moment billions of sweat get deleted, there it is. Boom. Everyone's going to have to start sweating. And then you're going to see prices for Mind Essence go up, which I will also be taking care of. But hey, you know what? I haven't hit the lottery yet, so it's probably not going to happen. But just believe. Just believe that it's going to be a market manipulation. It's going to be me taking everything and destroying it. That's the manipulation. I'm going to take that loss for the greater good. I think Mind Arc will be like, what the f*** is he doing? And then everyone's going to have money and be like, oh, we're making mad bank right now. Everyone's hunting and mining and all this stuff. It's going to be great. It's going to be great for everyone. Let me get the power. The power of money. I don't know how Mind Arc would respond to that, honestly. Like, what? Jack Stevens says, I'm sitting on like 200k sweat from when I streamed. Oh, man. Wait, were you the guy going around paying 2 ped per K? You know, 200,000 is not a lot of sweat in the grand scheme of things. It's really not. Like, yeah, it's a pretty penny, but it is really not a lot of money. Like, if you think about it, like $200 really isn't a lot of money. $2,000 really isn't a lot of money. You know, you hit the sweat market with like $10,000, and then destroy every last bit of it. It would be pretty interesting. But I think that is blatant market manipulation. I think that might be against the terms of service. I think I would actually have to ask Mindark, like, hey, is it okay if I was to buy all the sweat and just destroy it? Or buy all the sweat, the mind essence, the welding wire, and the... I think I would actually resell the Mind Force amps, though. I think that's a little bit too far. Maybe the welding wire, I don't know. Jack Steven says, I was paying up to 10 ped per K. Oh, wow, damn. Salt Farmer's like, remember when there were idiots trying to make sweaters union? Hey. Alright, for one, I mean, you can't knock them for trying to get higher prices by forming a union. You can't knock them for that. You know? Like, ape strong together, you know? That would actually be very, very beneficial. But the real fact of the matter is some rich person really needs to come along and just decimate the entire market. And then the people that come after that need to actually pay a decent wage. But that being said, like, seriously and honestly, the only way that actually happens is if there's actually a market for some of the things that are being sold. Such as the mind essence and the welding wire. You can't just sit there and repair a ship all day. I mean, they do with the motherships and stuff like that. So I mean, you can, but it's a slow roll. Happens over time. The supply it's too much. There's too much supply and not enough demand. And when it comes down to the mind essence, I mean, only really things that you can really use the mind essence for is, well, I guess this chip right here, which is a restoration chip limited. Give me an unlimited version of this. I really like one of those. Or, you know, you got your synchronization chips that take actual mind essence. If they had more uses for the mind essence instead of, you know, if you had to actually use regular mind essence for the ammunition for the actual shooting of the things instead of like universal ammo, that would make the sweat prices go up. But that would also mean that people are going to lose their ass if they use mind essence, and that's if they use mind force and the mind essence using that word salad and shit, you know. But when it comes down to the amplifiers, which you throw an amplifier on one of these things, it takes mind essence to craft those amplifiers. I don't know if people knew that or not. I might have to get back into doing that trade, but right now I'm in no position to even be hunting right now. Honestly, I should be recouping my losses. Well, I wouldn't say losses, recouping my investment slowly over time. But it is what it is. I just want to play. I want to get my skills and do my thing. And maybe if there were more items that took sweat, I guess you have to hit the supply with corresponding demand. Is the only way prices are going to go up. So even if somebody did come in and wreck the entire supply chain by soaking up the entire supply, it's not going to change the fact that the demand sucks for sweat and sweat-related products. And so it's just going to go right back down because people want things cheap. And there's always that constant balance between cheap and fair, and I want to make a big profit off of this. There's always that balance of all of those things, and that's what economies are all about. That's what capitalism is. Finding that balance, and you can't just have people jumping up in there and trying to fix things with money. You gotta fix things with. It's a mind arc issue. It's mind arc that has to fix it by making more demand for sweat. Period. There are consumable limited BPs that need thousands of sweat too now. That's true. Then that's helpful. That is definitely helpful. And having more of that stuff coming out. I mean, to say that MindArc is not doing anything to do adjust the demand for sweat, they are, but they're not throwing everything at it. They're doing it slowly, so they can take a look at each thing that they add in and make sure no drastic changes happen or anything like that, because they have got to make sure that they maintain a balance, and if they do something that could upset that balance, they have to do it slowly over time, or it's going to upset something. You never know, and that's why things change slow in this game, because there's real money involved. If things just up and just went all the speed of sound, MindArc could be held liable for something that goes awry. So they have to make their moves as carefully and cautiously as they possibly can. Imagine being MindArc. I'm not trying to, give them too much praise, but I understand that they can't just magically just do things like on a whim, be like, oh, this will be absolutely fine. We're going to make so much money. No. They would be like, all right, let's slowly do some things and see what happens, and then we'll keep these ideas on the back burner and we'll implement them slowly. So because that's probably what should happen in a game like this, being that there's so much money on the line, especially from players. Player money is on the line constantly. And so if they make a wrong move, they can be held liable. Or not. I don't know. I've read the terms of service. It's purely stating that they can't be liable for any mistakes they make. And you click OK before you play the game. But, I mean, that's why things go to court, What is this? Tech Gizmo Recycle Blueprint. Is this one of the things we're talking about? Tech Gizmo. It's just for nano cubes. See, something like this should definitely have a sweat cost incurred. Just saying. It would be interesting if you had to have sweat just to be able to craft anything. Now that would be interesting. Just a little bit of sweat here and there. Now that would really, really decimate. That would make a demand for it. But ooh, we just got the attribute challenge completed. Let's see, what can we buy? Either intelligence or psyche. Let's go with psyche this time because we're rocking the mind force. And let's look in this challenges for Minerbot, Mr. Minerbot, Mr. Minerbot, level 7, Minerbot. Do 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 do. What should we pick? I don't know. Screw it. We're just gonna go with more anatomy. But I don't know. Looks like we are running out of ammo. 156 shots remaining. Looks like it's about time to head back to town and see exactly what went down. Good 3 hours. Wow, we've been farming these bots for 3 freaking hours. Yeah, man, I tell you, just mindlessly killing robots and chatting with you guys is actually just pretty amazing stuff. To be completely honest with you, I'm having a really good time. And that's what I like about this game. It is so hella chill to have. It's actually really hella extra chill to spend my time talking with you guys while I do it. And hopefully it's been an entertaining process. Let's go ahead and speaking of improving on the whole sweat market, let's go ahead and use our teleportation 4 chip. I think it's 1 PD of mind essence per click for the teleportation 4 chip. Let's verify. Almost. It's like 82 cents. So let's go home to Treasure Island City. I can literally jump any place on the map. How about that? Boosh! Any place in Treasure Island I can get there with 1 click. That's the power of Teleportation 4. Which, how much did I pay for this? Well, let's just take the average markup of 700 PED. That's $70 for a Teleportation Unlimited 4 chip. Oh, man. I'm here with music. I love the music in this game. I really do. This is one of my favorite jams. Yeah. Portable TT unit. It takes sweat to produce. Let's go ahead and use that to do our calculations. We have 1984 in materials of mining and in matter. Well, just mostly mining, I guess. Jersey Dolphin says, let's have a see inside your home. Yeah, definitely. Go ahead over there. And what's this? What is this? Did we just profit off of our run? We just made a profit. That's what it looks like. We have made a profit. We made money. I think. I hope. It looks like it. I'm definitely okay with the amount that we just got back in TT returns alone. Without the shrapnel, we can probably, this is all the TT markup, all this other stuff. Let's make sure. Let's go with convert the ammo. 423. Probably spent out about maybe. Did we start with like 450 or so? So we basically just lost a little bit of ammo in the long run of things. Though there's no copyright strike for most game music. This is fine. This is fine. And if they were to copy strike me, I would just be like, "Hey, it's in your game. Chill out." Because I did that with Motorhead at Entropia. I was like, "Hey, if you're gonna have this game music be like this, and be like, I'm here. I'm doing this." And they released the copy strike. or the copyright. It's not strike, but copyright claim. They've released it. It was like, oh, okay, have fun. So that was really cool of them. Wow, look at that. All right, what about repair bill? Portable repair unit also costs sweat. $33.94. That's actually really good. That's not that bad. That's $3, about $4. Go ahead and repair that right away. Wow. You made a profit. And that's not even counting markup. This is actually able to just go straight through. It's almost at that level. It's at 91 PEDs worth of robot heat sinks. We made I really think that we made a profit. I'd have to go and look at the beginning of this live stream and see exactly what we started off with. Wow. I mean, this game home, not your real home. Yeah, you know, yeah, go ahead here. All right, we'll go. You know what? To help out the sweaters, man. I'll just go straight there. I don't want to run that far. Check it out. I just want to go straight there. Treasure Island Copper Building. Just go. Cash money, baby. Yeah. All right. We're home. Treasure Island Copper Building, floor 17, apartment F. All right. Yep. There we go. Grieford is wah. New Treasure Island deeds sold out. It's a scam. Yeah. I'm glad that's there. That's hilarious. This is my apartment. It's just a loot shrine. Honestly, I put cool things like the Tax Elite MK1. This is a really nice gun. I like it. It's a level 30 BLP gun. It's limited. I only got like half the TT value on it. It used to be kind of like it had a silent. I thought that was a silencer, so it didn't really make any noise, but it does make noise. But it's kind of cool. But it's a pretty cool gun. Has a skill increase bonus. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. But I out leveled it. Whatever. But it's my Christmas tree. And all this stuff is just surrounding. This is all the cool stuff that I picked up. I got a Siren collectible right here. It's I don't know what the hell this is, but it looks pretty cool. It's a Duster Bandit. Pretty cool. I got a Finner's Wolf ice sculpture. I don't know how cold it is in my house, but definitely something really cool. I picked these up in Monria. I think it was Monria. No. Is it Monria, that moon? Yeah, I picked it up at the Ireland place where the owners just bought it up. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. This is my oh, crap. Okay, hold on. I got this giant banana. I got that from Entropia. And some Motorhead kegs that, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Seems like there's still some issues with apartments and stuff. I don't think they're ever going to change it. They might change it with the new thing, but they give away Christmas gifts, which is pretty cool. That's how you get the Christmas tree. I got all sorts of little goodies. I bought these plushies just for no reason. I just wanted them. I got the winery. I got the champagne, the 2018 New Year's champagne, which you can shake. Yeah, I got the train. I got the snow globe, the 2020 holiday globe, Christmas tree hat. Yeah, got my Crunkster's trucker hat. Got, what the hell is this? It's like a freaking alien. The Siren Stalker Gen 1. The Yeah, I put the cocktail in here. If you know anything about Entropia, you need that for a quest. I got my mayhem thing that dropped in one of the Merry Mayhems, or one of the Mayhems. It's all full. Don't really want to sell it. Just would rather just keep it, just hanging out there. What the hell is this? A bio ID verification? I don't know anything that would do. That throw it on the ground. Bunch of junk. Just throw all the junk on the ground. Got a Decabo skull. That's pretty cool. That's about it. I mean, I don't have really any furniture. I did not participate in 2014 Merry Mayhem, but I did get the participation diploma. I think I bought that from Raven Jade because it was for sale, so I bought it. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick this on the wall, but and then tell everybody I actually didn't participate. I just got the participation diploma. Get that happy holiday. Some people really do got some good stuff though. I think I bought these from Raven Jade as well. Raven Jade got way too many shops, man. How? Probably. I don't know. So I got neighbors. Do they have anything in their apartment? Oh wow, I got a good neighbor. Check this out. This is my neighbor. They actually got a really nice pimp looking pad. Very cool. I guess here. See, in all honesty, this would be my apartment right here. I guess. But it just does the thing. A really cool apartment. I wish I would have got this one. This is really nice. I'd probably like decorate it or something. Wish I had an apartment like this. Just buy the apartment and have somebody like. I want to buy your apartment, but I want to also keep all the furniture in the apartment and just have it be the same. I just want your entire collection, bro. Just let me have it. But I won't pay you because I'm broke. Like super broke. That's pretty cool. I got a really cool neighbor. Their name is Sanctioner Lord. We got Lower Redshift Supernova. Let's see how their apartment is. Then you got Christmas lights. God, am I just like the most shabby apartment on the block? Seriously. I think I'm the shabbiest apartment on the block. Who's this? Brink Lee? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something. I'm definitely gonna give my apartment a 1 for being just crap. These properties for sale. Contact Brink Lee. User registry in your friends list. Ooh. Selling this apartment? Wait a minute. This is a little bit bigger than my apartment, but it's just not as good. Or just as good. Probably just as good. Zenith Zen Cool. I mean, look, I'm not gonna judge based off of how it looks, but this is if I had to give it a rating, I'd probably give it like a 2.5 out of 5. I mean, I'd give mine a 1 because it's just a loot shrine. This is a little bit better. The other one though, I'd definitely give that at least a good 4. Let's see, Charles Easter Olson. I'd give this. This is probably about a 2, probably. Not even that. I mean, probably 1.5. It's still pretty empty. Powell Smith words. Yeah, this is probably a 1. This is nothing more than just a glorified loot shrine. Just a bunch of stuff piled up in the corner. Yeah. Thanks for the tour, Lore. You're welcome. I'm here looking at everybody else's houses at this point. I'm like feeling bad about what it all is. And my next door neighbor, Naked Predator MDK or something. And this is just embarrassing. I'm just going to throw this crap in here and whatever. Just screw it. I don't care. If Lorespade's not going to have a nice apartment, I'm not either. And here we go. Back in our home. Wah, wah, wah. Even got my own personal storage terminal, but I'm not going to access that over here because it's limited, has a TT value. Been trying to look for a replacement, but none are available on the auction house. Every time I look, so it's like, oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna get it. Midnight Bacon is here. Jersey Dolphin says, heading out for lunch, fellas. Be back later if you're still online when I return. You know what? Lunch does sound really good. It is like 1. I have not even had breakfast this morning. We're going to go and throw this stuff back in the thing. I'm really surprised that we actually kind of I think we made a profit today, which is really nice. And there's no taxes here, so it's not like they take away your money when you're getting all the good loots. It's just all the decay. And we paid in about 3 ped into the 30 ped into the decay funds. It's not going to be enough to get a payout. I'm just going to throw that out there. But man, it is actually pretty cool to see people here for once. There's actually people here. It's usually just kind of only just one other person at any. It's Blee! Oh my god, it's Blee! Blee! Alright. Even if it's a female... Okay, it's a female avatar. Even if it's like a guy playing it, I still kind of really appreciate the way guys will dress up their female characters. But that being said, I think Blee might actually be a girl. I don't know. Whoa. What is up with this? That's pretty shiny. I think I know what texture that is. I think I can actually apply that texture. Let's see. What is it? Pants. It's a basic pattern pants. It's perpite texture, which is a cheap texture. When I say cheap, I mean the level's low. The texture itself costs a lot of money because it's a low level texture. So whenever you do apply it, it applies. That's what your levels are all about. Yucker says, I'm having some weird IMVU flashbacks from this lore. Yeah, I feel you. But Blee be rocking it out, man. That's a pretty good look at those levels. Alright, why would you just zoom in straight to the good part? I'm just saying. But yeah, that's Blee right there. With the cool yeah, the female characters, man. With the angel wings and all that. I should probably stop staring at people. It's probably rude. But Blee's pretty cool. I've seen Blee in the rookie chat. Pretty cool. The robot investigator. What's their let's see, I'm really curious. What's their looter levels? I'm always interested in that. It wouldn't be construction. It wouldn't be combat either. Resource collecting. Alright, so animal looter level 28, robot looter 14, mutant looter 18. And they have a combat ability that pretty much on par with me, honestly. Their sniper hits a little bit better though, by a couple of levels. It's always nice to compare yourself to other people. I'm 47 with the hit, 43 with the damage, so I'm lacking in damage by a lot. That being said, they're a little bit higher level than me. It's probably well deserved. All right, what is it supposed to be doing? And then we go up to this person. It's like not really worth the time to look at. Mike the Ace. Hey, Mike the Ace. I've seen him around. See a lot of people behind Zim. I've seen them around. They're pretty cool. Well, I don't know them. I haven't really talked to them. Whatever, whatever. Hi everybody. I just know Blee. Blee's pretty cool. All right, so we're just gonna merge all the stacks, throw everything in here. Maybe it might be about that time to start selling things off to the market, but we'll do that on my own time. Midnight Bacon says, imagine if you could check out people like this in real life. Yeah, it wouldn't be creepy at all, would it? I'm just going to scan you really quick. Mysterium ingots, I've managed to sell some of that. I like to sell things for bid only. And the reason I like to do that is you save on fees. And I also like to do it because my losses are another person's gain. And if I can do something to help somebody else out, if they want to, pay a little bit less than what the actual current market prices are going for, I mean, that's fine. But the option is there for them to make their money as well. I know a lot of people don't share the same idea as me. I get that. But I'm not going to be salty whenever I sell something for minimum TT value like this is going for right now. Right now, it'll probably go up a little bit in price anyway. But somebody else's gain comes from some of my losses, and I'm okay with that. But if they do manage to bid that stuff up, it's all the more reason to just save a little bit extra on the fees. All right, guys, thank you very, very much for hanging out with me today as we went and destroyed Treasure Island miner bots with the pistol and the frying them up and eating them alive slowly over the course of years, because you can't just eat a miner bot. You have to grind it up and put it in your food and eat it slowly over time to where you can actually digest it. Save the oil or anything toxic or anything like that. You gotta remove that. You can't just eat that. That's dumb. Hey, check it out. Lorespade videos returning December 1st. It's December 2nd. Visit the Medusa Bazaar at Shop 21 for cheap goods, if you can find anything. Lorespade on YouTube. Learn how to get paid. That's right. That's right. The advertisement is actually here. And we actually started up a new society, the Diabolical Dominion. We got that going on for us. Go easy on Stevie B. He had a bad take. A hilarious take as he's sitting there wigging the fuck out. Still a good guy. Go check out RedSquid75. I don't know what games he's playing, but it's always good to subscribe to him. And Midnight Bacon, you can subscribe to him. I think you still got content, right? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yucker100 says that they're going to start streaming at some point. So once we figure out what's going on with that, I'll let you know. This has been Entropia Universe, a real cash economy game where we're spending real money. So you don't have to, but you probably should, because then, especially here at New Treasure Island, so I get a share of that money. I'm not greedy. I'm just saying. Listen, like, share, and subscribe. We are going to be going a little bit hard on Calypso, or hard on Entropia Universe for a while. Waiting for Bethesda to get their head out of their ass and actually do something with PvP. Probably not going to happen, so we're probably going to move to Dying Light 2. But Entropia Universe always going to be a big spot on this channel, because I mean, naturally we have all of our investments here. So learn how to invest, and I usually try to teach you how. But also have fun. It's really all that matters. This game's free if you're on the PC. For the love of God, just download it and mess around with it. They allow you to do things for free at first when you're starting out. Just go buy a starter kit, and then just slowly and play it over time. You might like it. I don't know. Okay. Also, link down below. We have the the spring store if you want to actually give me money and I give you a T-shirt, because capitalism's pretty cool. Midnight Bacon says, "Buy my Jester D." No, that gun sucks. Sell it to the other noobs; they might buy it. Anyways, this has been fun. I'm gonna go get lunch. You guys should get lunch. We should all eat together, but separate. Anyways, until the next time, I don't know. I might stream on Twitch. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, I guess. I might do a pop stream over there. Um, I know that I actually did a pop stream earlier on Twitch, which is probably going to be exported to YouTube as another video that's coming out. I might do 2 videos a day. I don't know. It just all depends on if I feel like it. Have fun, everybody. I'm leaving. Like, share, subscribe. Buy something from the spring store and some Griefer merch. And I'm leaving. Bye. It's 5:15 a.m. I'm not getting. We'll get breakfast, bro. Waving in real life. I'm waving in real life. Here, I hit the microphone with my hand a little bit, just so you know. Sorry if I deafened you.